What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this Full Metal Alchemist D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Red as Hagane.
Hi.
Dan as Alsawa.
Good evening.
Mike as Max.
You.
And Nick as Elijah.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Quick recap as to what happened last time. The team joined Kimberly on an investigation where they discovered how fearsome Kimberly can be, as well as the location of an upcoming meeting with one of the rogue alchemists. Now, just under a month has gone by since that last session. If anyone wants to declare anything they've done, feel free to do so now. Anything that would be out of the ordinary, of course.
Bitch,
I wasn't expecting
money.
time. Yep.
All right.
No, just
Prepared for this.
money, please.
Hang on.
I want to try and get my license for my gun.
You have been denied. Your license will be done. You're informed that your license to handle the weapon will be part of your education.
Well, then when they give me the fucking license?
When you pass the class. I realize when I say just under a month has gone by, that is almost exactly to the day of how long it's been since we've done a session.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Coincidence? I was gonna look into the guy, the Jailbird Alchemist.
Okay. Doing some research into him. Looking for anything in particular?
I guess his alchemy specialty, and probably where he actually came from, like his hometown.
Un momento.
If you have that, I mean, if it's not like it's like kind of like not super important information that like we would need immediately. So that's just specifically.
All right. So his alchemy specialty is alchemy.
Say again. You cut out.
Metal alchemy. Oh, fucking right. North City.
Interesting. Yeah, I could use a good vague description, physical description.
Tan skin, muscular. You have when you research, you see a picture of him where he's posing with some other alchemists and soldiers, where he's wearing a very atypical uniform, where it's a wife beater.
Ha.
And hobbies. He's like, going to bars, hanging out on the beach, long walks, anything like that.
What is
Hunting.
You find his
hunting,
POF. He likes long walks on the beach and
Oh my goodness, man!
killing the viewer.
exercising
Exercising. All right.
and gambling.
There we go. There's the vices at. That's good enough for me. Can I say I make a sketch?
All right. Anything else from you?
Lastly, all right. So I think I clarified. So I did learn the military frequencies already. I'm gonna modify my radio, so it basically merge it with my walkie-talkie, so that's like a transmitter receiver instead of just
Roll craft check.
Come on, Max. Come on, woo!
Yep, you succeed.
I'm just calling it a monstrosity in my inventory.
Does it run on, it's gonna run on batteries or something though, or what's the having for that?
Yeah.
All right,
That is what that seems fitting with the time.
cool. That's a plot thing I can use.
You're out of batteries.
Yeah. All right, listen to me very closely. You.
I'm gonna have to stack up on batteries.
All right. So, as I said, just under a month has gone by since your last session, since your time in the world. Classes have gone by, continued. Of course, you all have arrived. You finished your day of classes. You've arrived home. Red has arrived back a little bit after the rest of you. Or Hagane, sorry.
I was hoping you'd forget.
Shortly behind Hagane, as he enters, you hear another knock on the door.
I'll get it, guys. I just walked in.
Roll
Open the door.
Hello, friends.
Kimberly. Well, it's good to see you, friend. How are you?
Oh, just splendid. How are your extra classes going?
Dare you ask? Dare you ask? How?
About that.
How's your day?
Oh, it's going fine, if not a little bit busier than normal.
Oh, why's that?
Oh, it's a preparation. I trust you're all thoroughly prepared?
Of course. For
You haven't forgotten so soon, have you? We discovered the location of where one of the traitor alchemists will be. It's time
Oh,
we
of
get
course.
ready to go and take him down.
Oh, of course, Kimberly. I thought we were talking about something else.
I'm ready. Got my backpack.
Grab my bag, tie my headband. Let's do this.
Where's the teacher's pet?
Hey, Elsawa, Elijah, both y'all.
What do you want? What? Huh? Oh.
Can't
Come
I
on.
finish my book yet?
No,
Why? What are we doing?
I guess we got
don't
some
worry
time.
about it. Come on.
Don't you remember? We have a mission to finish.
What mission?
We need to go and discover exactly what's happening with the Jailbird Alchemist. He had a shipment to pick up, remember?
Oh God.
You
Whatever.
didn't think we wouldn't be following up on this job, did you? I mean, come
Well-
on. Most of the military is well known in places like Rush Valley. Higher
I would
ups
hope-
will obviously be shined a hefty light on. They'll never get near him without attracting attention. Us, on the other hand, a few relatively unknown students.
I was hoping we would have enough sense to be sent there on our own without, just doing it because we can. But
Don't worry. I'm your commanding officer in this case.
you telling me not to worry makes me worry 10 times more.
Listen, like I said, we'll be undercover. No uniform, civilian clothes only. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Now,
I want to pick out the most ridiculous outfit that I can fucking pick.
if you need, we can help you with some requisitions. Head over to the military requisitions office and give them your names. They'll provide you with what you need, and then meet me at the southern train station. Train leaves at 6 o'clock. You have 2 hours.
All right, grab my gun from my drawer. I might need that. Ugh.
You don't have a gun.
I have a gun.
What?
Yep. Ask Connor.
Oh yeah,
It's
he
a-
did pick up
it's-
one from the place. He probably didn't have
Yep.
very many bullets.
And he has kept it hidden. He has not used it.
I've been saving it been saving it. Been a good boy.
All right. I'll see you all then. And remember, if you still doubt that I'm your CEO on this mission, the Office of Requisitions will vouch for it. See you soon.
For some reason, Kimberly, I feel like you're not lying.
See you soon, Kimberly.
I think you're too cocky in this situation to be lying, which annoys me.
Yep.
You can roll a sense motive check.
You know what? Why not? I'll roll a sense.
God, I really hope.
Actually, Nick, I think there'll be more of you because you're actually. I'm being friendly. There'll be more of you, buddy, if you're gonna do it.
I'm just going along with the group. I'm trying to fit in right now.
I'll
I'm
make sense of
slightly
Kimberly.
irritated that I have to finish my book at a later time, though.
You can read
He
your book
couldn't
on the
care
train.
less.
Bring it.
Yeah, you
with
can always bring it with you.
Yeah, we got 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay, I'm game.
I will grab my gun and my bullets.
I'll sit on your
Oh
shoulder.
yeah, you were grabbing your gun in the bedroom.
Yes, I
Is that what they
was.
call it these days?
Yeah, you were in there giving it a dishonorable discharge.
Excuse me, I'm always honorable. I take offense to that.
Good.
I'm done.
Oh, I just lost everybody. Hang on.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't know what happened.
You should probably stop
Sometimes the
drinking.
site just gets weird.
Oh yeah, and I grabbed my piece of chalk.
Good point. I should grab that chalk. I'm also trying
Yeah.
to think about how can I.
Did we already have radios or like way to communicate with each other?
Walkie-talkies. I think we got
Yeah.
them during the last mission. I mean, I got mine.
Okay.
Like early. like early.
I'm gonna grab mine.
Good piece of advice. Sunny D and pork rinds is not a good combination.
That does not sound like a good
Duly
combination. I will.
But I'm an adult, so I will do it for the fact because I'm free to do so.
It's like sometimes you just gotta buy a cheesecake and eat it all in one sitting. That's just how life is. That's what being an adult
Sometimes?
is.
That's what being in it.
Wait,
Connor, did you eat a whole
there's sometimes
cheesecake?
you don't.
Cheesecake is so fucking good. I've been craving cheesecake. That's the reason I'm bringing it up.
I just had
Oh.
some on New Year's Day. Cheesecake and 8 pounds of shrimp.
My wife will make like this
Ugh.
fresh homemade cheesecake. Oh my god, it's so
That's
good.
too much shrimp.
I didn't say I ate all 8 pounds of it.
There's
Okay.
I'm
never
not.
too much
I'm not
shrimp.
saying I didn't, but I'm not saying I did.
88 pounds shrimp.
Steamed 8 pounds of shrimp. Probably ate about half of it.
God damn.
Hey, when
So-
you're getting shrimp for like $6 a pound, you're not gonna say no. It was on sale.
Oh hell no.
It's a
I'm
New Year's tradition with my family.
Wait, was it on clearance or sale?
It was on sale. It was 2-pound bags for $11.99.
All right, because clearance, you never know, man. You might regret that.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever steamed shrimp at home, and they got pretty good.
Anyone have any special preparations to get out of the way?
Besides my
Elijah-
sword and
Elijah has preparation H.
Jeez.
No,
So
I
if
was
you need
trying
to go,
figure what-
if you need some casual civilian clothes, you can head to the Office of Requisitions.
Trying to
might
get
as well
stuff
do
you can
that.
do. You can go to the shops.
How much money do we have after working for a month?
yeah.
I'll give you additional 300 cents.
Dude, I'm balling.
Hey.
So I mean, some of that money's getting spent over time. So
True. All right, so I'm trying to think of the technology that exists because I can't get anything small enough to produce a high enough amount of current. Since we're going to face a guy who specializes in alchemy.
How
with
many
metal.
how many bullets did I have? Oh, I can't buy bullets anyway. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
yeah, you should have the bullets listed somewhere on your sheet.
Okay, cool.
Did that research you said? So you said metal alchemy. So like just shaping things from metal is what he specializes in, or was that?
So in his picture, this was part of his description as well. You see, he has 2 thick metal bracelets that almost double. They almost look like they double as gauntlets, but they don't quite go over the fist. That have chains coming off of them, and he has a history of manipulating them specifically, as well as other metal nearby.
Ooh.
Perfect. All right, so-
While we're at the Office of Requisitions, do they have tasers?
No,
Do they have any or? Oh no, I forgot to ask.
Okay, can we see can I check in at the local shops and see if any of them have
tasers don't exist yet. That's why.
However,
Do we have anything that like a big battery?
You could buy a big battery.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a big battery.
dude,
It's gonna be roughly the same current capacity as a AAA battery today.
Joke's on you, I am a taser.
You also remember Elijah is an electricity-based alchemist. That's what he's trying to specialize in.
I was just trying to figure out a way that if I get caught by the metal, I could just electrocute him through it.
Oh, okay.
That was what the whole intention was. But
Oh, I planned on it.
Could I
just want to
possibly
be a,
stop at the library and grab one alchemy book? Random, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna grab one alchemy book to read on the train.
Sure.
I am gonna get.
Is there any specific book, or is it just a book?
Just a book.
Cool. Any hidden message? Can I look for some hidden messages in this book?
Yeah, if you want to, sure.
Yeah. What would you want for that?
I should investigate. I should fucking have that on here. Roll an alchemy check.
Woohoo! Thank you. Wait, why is my advanced dice roller? Sorry, I meant to. And that is yeah, buddy. Oh, I should have probably plus roll. That might have helped.
You find nothing special.
Yay! I should have kept with.
What were you saying, Max?
I'm gonna get a medium-sized container of water.
Okay, you go to a shop to get it's like what, a gallon? Is that what you're looking for, a medium size?
Yeah, gallon will work.
All right. Yeah. 5 cents.
All right, thank you. I guess I'll just get a travel case. No, a backpack. I can carry more stuff. I'll need to carry this.
I wanna grab some dirt.
You can get that anywhere. That's free.
No. He wants specific dirt from the southeast region of 5th Laboratory.
Yep, totally. No, I have.
If you want, you can just walk over there and grab it. Yeah.
Grab some dirt.
All right. For that backpack, it will be 30 cents.
Oh, that's perfect. You're right at 1,200. All right, here you go, sir.
There you are. All right. Anything else you're doing?
So you said that there's not a large enough battery to give a high enough jolt to be harmful anyway.
I mean, you can use a battery to have it be harmful, but it's going to be less based on hitting him with it or touching it to the metal, and more based on if you're going to try and perform alchemy through it.
Oh no, I was gonna use straight up science and complete a circuit, shocking him in the process. Just connect the wires to his chains.
The problem that you run into with the electrical stuff is even if you get a 9-volt battery, you can step up the voltage to the point where it can affect somebody, but the amperage will be so low that you may not be able to actually cause any issues to them. I think a lot of the tasers, what they do is they actually have a capacitor built in, so they have the voltage stepped up to 100,000 volts, but then when you touch them, not only does the 100,000 volts push the current into their body, but the capacitor provides additional current so that the current is actually what affects the body.
Yep, the movement of the yield electrons.
Basically, voltage is water pressure and amperage is water volume. So, yeah. Because that's why you can stick a 9-volt battery on your tongue and you're going to get it tingled, but you can grab an electric fence, which is 20,000 volts, and it's going to hurt, but it's not going to really do anything.
I just don't know enough about cars in the 1800s for or 1900s, early 1900s for a fucking comparison.
Those still use lead acid batteries when they had them in
how
them.
How powerful were those?
Not very. It was enough to turn over a small engine, but considering those engines could be turned over by hand, you're talking a pretty low output.
It's not. Yeah, it's still probably not enough to be harmful to to a person.
I'm going to say anyone that you can find to buy will not be powerful enough to be debilitating towards him. Or anyone.
We have an alchemist So I think I'll just I'm gonna take an alternative approach, which is why I got this water.
All right. Anything else from you? All right. How about you, Alsawa?
Nope, I'm pretty good.
All right, Elijah.
Dirt.
All right. You look on the ground. There's some dirt.
I put some dirt in my bucket.
Okay.
But it's not pocket sand.
Bucket dirt.
Shisha.
I could technically split the particles in it and make it pocket sand.
Good luck.
You would require a very high check. Not very high. Require a moderately high check. All right. Is there anything else you're doing though?
Not really. He's going to he's gonna kind of not really, no.
Sorry, I had to do something real quick. All right. So no one's going to the office of requisitions. Y'all are just going in your casual clothes. You're not doing anything specific.
I'm ahead to the requisition. I just want to see what they actually have.
Yeah, I'll go there too and get a change of clothes. So that way we don't look like students.
You see, they just have some very basic civilian-looking clothing. You know,
I look for the
one color shirt,
one
one color pants.
Oh, they don't have any. They don't have like a random color that would just look out.
No,
Damn it!
I guess I
this
will.
is not the
grab those,
circus.
yeah. Sure, why not?
I'll just.
All
put it
right,
in
I'll
my
take their
backpack.
one size fits all.
And they give that to you, to y'all.
I do
just
check-
some casual clothing.
Can I check the clothing to make sure there's no like hidden wires, anything like trying to record what we're doing?
Well, considering the fact that cameras don't actually exist yet, probably not the biggest worry you have, as well as
I meant
recording
like
wires,
wire
kind of uncommon. But yeah, you can
Okay.
check it.
All right. Well, I mean, I just figured. I remember I was watching the other day, and I remember Ed and L doing something that like got the priest to get caught, and I'm just trying to make sure nothing that we say will get back to somebody.
I guess they did use that. That is a rational assumption there. Granted,
Okay.
theirs was wired and a wired connection, but still, okay.
That's what I just want to make sure. Like Kimberly's not doing anything, or we're like
You don't
yeah.
find anything.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. Put it on.
So everyone gets some clothes, and then everyone heads to the train.
Yeah. Got my book. Read my book. That. Yeah.
All right. I forgot to strap Kimberly on. There's Kimberly. Y'all hop on the 6 o'clock train, and it starts taking off late into the night. Oh yeah, I need to remove them too. Thank you for that.
Oh, he rose. That's fine.
So, if there's any discussion you want to have with Kimberly or with each other, now's the time. Otherwise, we'll move ahead.
I'm just
I'm gonna
reading
look
my
at
book.
Kim. I'll look at Kimberly. Wait. Shit. Never mind. Go ahead, guys. Sorry, my phone just acted up.
Okay. So I was reading. Elijah, Max, anything you two were doing?
So this was a dead or alive bounty, or
I said, well, technically, we don't even have to take him. As long as we gather information, good enough. However, I see there's no reason for us to take him. And it is dead or alive.
So you feel like we don't need to get him, is what you just said, Kimberly?
Say, no, I think we should get him.
Okay.
Not alive. but I think we should kill him.
Why you think that? You're pretty
Because
quick
it's
on the
what
kill.
traitors deserve. What can I say? I'm a patriot.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Kimberly. You're definitely one for your nation.
No question about it.
So how about giving me an alchemy lesson one of these days?
Sorry, schedule's full.
Come on, not even for your good friend Hagane over here.
Hey, tell you what. You show me just how well you perform on this mission. Maybe, just maybe, I'll let you help me with a special something.
You got yourself a deal. As I kind of extend my hand for like a knuckles with him.
The 5th laboratory should be done being constructed soon. I have a feeling you might be valuable there.
Sure, anything to help me get my rank up, honestly.
I love Max shaking his head there.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, don't say it. Just go with it. Go with it. Fuck your 5th laboratory.
GG.
Hagane's all excited, like, what? You're gonna die, kid. You're gonna die.
What were you saying, Max?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, yeah, let's not be so hasty on the dead or alive aspect. Let's see the value of the information. Perhaps it's more valuable than the bounty.
We'll certainly talk to him first. But if he tries to get away and I feel as though it's my responsibility to take him down before he gets too far, well, forgive me if my hand slips.
This man is bloodthirsty. All right, let's go. I can see where this is going.
Anything else you need to know?
You ever fought a guy like him?
What do you mean like him? An alchemist, a soldier, an adult?
Weren't these guys
Are we not adults?
just regular old alchemists? Yeah.
I mean, they're state alchemists. Odds are they've probably earned their title.
Yeah, you ever fought a specialist?
I'm afraid I haven't. But I'm sure one day, maybe today, will be that day. As for soldiers, I've fought them before. Purely in training, don't you worry.
This guy seemed pretty tough. Who laughed?
I'll just stay over here.
I'm just going to click out of that channel.
That's probably a good idea.
Wait, what happened? I'm already out. Oh my goodness.
What? What is going? What?
I wasn't even in there. I was like, what?
You don't want to know.
All right.
That's my speech.
I'm trying to stop you, Red. Tried to stop you.
GG.
That's my platform.
Jeez.
Oh, cracked. Sorry.
But I'll just kind of quietly look over some material that I've got.
All right.
Keep
Anything
working
from
on
you,
my
Elijah?
specs.
He is muted.
Indeed, he is.
And only reason I know that is because I'm keeping this thing up so I can mute myself when loud cars go by.
Anything from you, Elijah?
All right.
Oh, there he is.
I'm finally downstairs because I'm fucking irritated because people aren't quiet in my house. I know why Itachi did it. Okay.
Real reason.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of look over to Kimberly. You do know that if I have a chance, I'm going to take him in alive, right?
If he gives you that chance, I'll be there to clean up your mess. Whether or not that's going to be your urine or blood, well, we'll see.
You're in her
Really?
blood.
Is there a reason why you find so much joy in just killing random motherfuckers?
Roll a persuasion check.
Is there some sort of joy you get in it, or?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Yes.
He's going to kind of turn to you with a smile. He's going to say, because there's nothing more beautiful than a job that puts your soul at risk. And when you try and snuff out that enjoyment with mercy, you try and stop the bones from singing, you try and stop that cracking, you completely deprive yourself on what it is to be alive.
Hot dog.
You're just gonna raise an eyebrow.
Man, I'm trying to make
God,
friends.
why am I here?
Don't worry, though. He kind of calms down. I'm not going to ever put the mission at risk to satisfy my own desires. But I'll take full advantage of the opportunities I'm given.
I can tell. As long as nobody here dies, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Of course. Anything else?
And if you die, that's just an added bonus for me.
Don't count on it. It's going to take a lot to kill me.
About 20 years. What?
Roll perception check. Just Elijah.
Oh yeah.
Kimberly, I hope you run into a kid one day.
Run into, run over. We'll see. So, for just the faintest second, you see a glint of crimson from his smile.
Who does?
Elijah.
Damn.
I'm like a knowledge check.
Make a little check. See if you have enough to have an idea.
Hey, what's that?
Wait, am I not muted? Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. Woo! Go
Give me
Elijah.
that fucking. Give
Go
me that
Elijah.
information, boy.
Go Elijah.
Unfortunately, that's not high enough.
You whore.
That's a really good roll, so I feel bad doing it, but that's just not high enough.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Salty.
So you all continue to ride the train to Rush Valley. Once you arrive, you depart into a very rural-looking town, but at the same time very bustling and busy. You see there is a huge pathway ahead of you with a sign reading Rush Valley, and you can see there are a bunch of closed-down shops as you've arrived in the night. But to your left, you see that there is a hotel, and Kimberly says, "Follow me. Let's get some rest."
Aye, aye, Captain.
Y'all go
Gonna-
into the hotel that's right there. Off Kimberly and
Are we,
side.
we sharing, boys, or are we getting our own rooms?
How much is it gonna cost?
Prison says it's going to cost you 100 cents for a night.
How many nights are we going to be here, Kimberly?
Ideally, just the one. Remember, I'm willing to pay, but if I'm doing it, it's only going to be a one room.
Let's all share the room. We could all become buddies as I put my arms around everybody. We're all
I'm paying
pals
for
here.
my own room.
I won't stop you.
I
You
love
will-
when people pay.
You know what? Hagane, I'll pay for your room too. I want to talk to you later.
Hagane, how tall are you?
Me, I'm probably my height as I'm in real life, so 5'10".
All right, you can't reach my shoulders.
I can hop up there, motherfucker. You know what? Can I hop on Elsa's shoulders?
I'm not going to allow that.
You don't got a choice. I'm gonna
So
hop
what's
on.
going
this
to
is
happen?
D&D. I always have a choice.
What's going to happen? You're going to acrobatics check, Hagane.
Okay.
Asawa, first this is going to be against your AC, and then if it hits, you're going to roll a reflex save.
All right, let's see it. You know what? Why not? I'm in a funny mood. Why not?
Please tell me his roll is crap because my AC is
What?
crap.
What did you want again? I'm sorry.
An acrobatics check.
Oh, please and thank you. Let's go.
Oh God, his
I'm so-
acrobatics is like one of his best stats.
That doesn't surprise
really
me for
is.
him.
What have you done?
So that's a hit to the AC, I imagine.
Yeah.
All right, now roll a reflex save. And it's not going to be
Mush!
against 21. It's going to be against a little lower number.
Mush, my friend.
Oh my god. I literally can't. I have to roll an at 20 because I have no modifier in reflex.
You are able to just get out of the way of him. 15 is what I had it set to.
I'm just gonna look at
Ow.
Hagane annoyingly, like,
Also, I thought we were friends, buddy. Don't
Kimberly's
friends-
going to chime in at this, so he's going to just kind of come in between you two. Now, consent matters, children.
as I think, why do I feel like you've never said that before?
Yeah, you're thinking that? You're not saying that?
I'm thinking that.
Remember, Kimberly's a gentleman. Until he gets to kill.
And then he's a straight psychopath.
I'm gonna look at Elijah.
Why I love him.
Would you want to split a room?
Oh, I'll pay for it. I'm also paying for Hagane's room. I want to talk to you later.
Who, me?
Yep.
Sure, also, well, we can have a little
I'm not
get
Elsa.
together. Or, sorry, Elijah. I thought I was saying Elijah.
I do not appreciate the insult,
I was going to
Hagane.
talk to you, but I guess now that you don't remember my name, fuck you.
I made a mistake.
Yes, you did. And Kimberly comes up behind you.
Oh, God.
Kimberly's going to turn to you next, so I guess that means you and I will be sharing a room.
Like it.
All right.
I mean, I seem it, but I'm a bit of a penny pincher.
Penny
No
pincher.
problem. I understand the sentiment. If it wasn't for the fact that the military was funding me for this little venture, well. He goes up to the counter, gets a room, says, all right, with me, Max. All of you, be up at 8 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hagane, come on.
All right, Max, I'll come see you and Kimberly later.
Thumbs up.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll follow Elijah. I'll try to grab his hand and walk with him.
He'll grab your hand reluctantly.
All right, we hold
He's
hands.
gonna look
Cool,
over
let's
to
go.
Elsa. Tell us what. I'm gonna need the room for a few minutes. You can find something awkward
Whoa.
for yourself.
Whoa, I don't consent. I don't consent.
I'm not going to. No. I don't swing
I
that
do
way.
not consent.
I'll look at the two of you, raise an eyebrow, like, I will give you your privacy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go look for something to eat. Since we know they'll be chowing down on some sausage, but
GG.
Fuck you.
So you two are in the room.
I'm gonna look at Elijah and be like, "What's up, Elijah?"
What do you think you're gonna get out of playing with psychopaths?
I think I'm gonna get out of it some knowledge.
Yeah, your knowledge is just gonna get you killed, or worse. I want to know what your logic is. If you're supposed to be a soldier, what is your logic behind walking around with a guy that will literally kill on any given time that he can?
How I look at it is that if the military is okay with someone like him leading, then obviously there's a reason behind that. So I'm trying to figure that out.
Even the military is flawed on occasion.
Hey, we're all flawed. We're humans. We're not perfect.
Listen, I just I want you to be careful, okay? I'm not trying to scold you or whatever. I just want you to be careful. You seem like a good guy. You seem like a guy that doesn't know how the world works very well. I've met a lot of people like him, and he reminds me of people that I would probably give my life away to stay away from. I want you to keep your eye open at least, please.
I hear you, Elsawa. I appreciate the
Jesus
thought.
Christ.
Elijah.
I quit. I fucking
Elijah.
Did I say
Get
that?
out right
Elijah? What did I say? Oh, I thought I said Elijah. Oh, my bad.
I hate you.
I appreciate the thought, Elijah, and I'm glad you think of my well-being. It must mean we're getting pretty close. I think of you as a good person, so I'll keep your thoughts in mind. But I am going to use Kimberly to my own advantage if I can.
You're just following him and Max, and the only reason that I didn't try and call Max over is because I know he's already too far gone for me to try and save. I don't take this to offense, okay? But if you keep on going this way, you'll probably die. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anybody. He wants
I'm very
he
well.
wants to do what his thing.
I'm very well aware that he doesn't care about anyone. But as I said, I have my own reason for befriending Kimberly.
I really hope you know what you're doing.
I'll look at you, Elijah. Put my fist out and be like, "I got this. Just have faith in me."
He's not gonna raise his hand. I know this talk won't matter, but whenever you have a hand in your face about to blow your head off, remember this talk before you die. Okay? Okay.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I
sir.
remember that.
I'll head to Max and Kimberly's room.
I'm sure you will.
Right. I saw what you found a snack while you've been out. Anything special you're doing for the night?
Just waiting to go back to the room.
Yeah. You see eventually the room opens up and Hogany's heading out.
I give
gonna
Elsa
walk
a
in.
knuckle.
I give you Knuckles, lay your ass out.
Makes sense.
After you leave, I'm going to look over to Elijah. Anything you wish to discuss?
We have a tear in the group, and I have a feeling that it's not going to end well.
I've noticed some butting heads, but I didn't think of anything that would be too serious.
This is going to be bad.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt. He's just too close to fucking the crazy one. I want to try and at least make him aware of what he's dealing with before he just jumps in and kills himself. I don't want anybody to die here. I'm trying to keep everybody safe. And I think Max is already a lost cause.
Do you feel that their actions are dangerous to our group?
I feel like his actions are dangerous to our group.
Why not speak with some of the instructors at the academy?
He's already got them under his lock and key. What's the point? They won't do anything.
If it's dangerous to our group, would they not want to watch out for the safety of their students?
No.
What about the
That's just
Fuhrer? You seem to know him. Could you even talk to him about it?
if I ran into the Fuhrer every time that I had a problem, I would just be considered a joke. I have better things to do than calling him. And he's a busy man, and I trust him. He saved my life. Can't really forget that.
I do understand that, and I understand now wishing to bring your problems to him all the time. That makes sense to me. I don't know really anybody else here that could be of help. If you don't feel like you can solve the problem, you need to go to somebody else that can, and they are the only people that I can recommend. If I could think of others that could help you, I would have recommended them first.
Fortunately, it seems like we'll actually have to kind of sign with the guy. I hate having the idea of following somebody like that, but
Well,
welcome
we
to
do
being a
what we
soldier,
must, and
right?
we watch out for our safety. And as members of the military, we are to follow orders. That's not necessarily ones we may agree with, but if we're doing this for the benefit of our country, then we leave it to other minds to instruct, and we are simply tools for them.
Well, let's just say I'm not a big tool, as you may say.
My intention is not to be a tool for long. You must start off on the ground level, and you must work your way up, instead of being the ones to carry out the shots, so you can eventually be the ones to call the shots. I do not agree with everything that Central does, that our military does, but I do think it is in the best interest of the people. But there are things I would like to see done differently, and I feel the only way to do so is to perform admirably and get into a position where I can make those changes and try to put the changes that I want to see forth. Sometimes you must do things you may not want to do to get into positions where you can do things that you couldn't before.
I think my main issue is, you see, whenever I was younger, my dad he always used to tell me, whenever you see a man in battle, it's how he reacts in the face of danger that shows his true personality. It shows his true nature, I guess you could say. And I I saw Kimberly for what he was, and that bothers me.
There is something about him that has not sat right with me since I have met him as well, but the rest of the group seems to feel comfortable with him, and I do not wish to be part of the reason that this group would tear itself apart. Unless I see something that I truly feel is dangerous, I will stay with the group, if nothing else, to try to help protect them if something were to happen.
You're right. It's annoying, but you're right. Guess now the only thing that I have to do is keep on climbing ranks.
I believe that is what we all aspire to. And your words of wisdom from your father, they are true. It is only in the face of danger can you really see one's true self. My father never imparted such wisdom on me. All he was concerned about was having the life that he wanted me to have, but at no point did he ever really show concern to the life I wanted, which is why I am no longer with my family.
What bothers me the most is how similar me and Kimberly are.
Then focus on the parts of you that are not similar and make sure those are strengthened.
Fair. Did you find anything good to eat?
Just some cheap snacks.
It's good enough. Exactly. Why do you think I said this?
I realized that when you kept going, I was like, "Oh, that might be his point."
Exactly.
That it for you two?
Yeah, that's it.
I believe so.
While this is happening, Max, you and Kimberly arrive in the room. While you're getting things ready, Kimberly starts speaking to you. So, what exactly are your opinions of Elsawa?
The trustworthy guy.
Trustworthy on an individual
capable.
level or on a grander level?
On an individual level. He's also very capable. What do you ask?
He pauses for a minute, and then he turns his back to a wall and leans on it. Are you aware of the worsening situation in Ishval?
I've heard rumors here and there, but not really. What's going on in Ishval?
Well, trust me when I say things are likely to get worse before they get better. The men who hire me have ears everywhere. I hear bits and rumors. And unfortunately, Ishval, I think, has a chance to go into full-blown war. Should that happen, what do you think Elsawa would do?
I think he's made it clear where his loyalties lie. And I believe him.
Very well. Now, don't worry. Despite our earlier conversation, I have no hard feelings or intentions against the man. Like I said, I'm a patriot, and I'm just doing what I think would be best for the country. If you think he's trustworthy, well, should push come to shove, we'll find out.
Time will tell, as it always does.
What about Dr. Marco? You see his eyes narrow with a smile looking towards you.
Marco, I see you are acquainted.
Hello.
Say, yes, I'm familiar with the man and his work. I hear you and him had a conversation.
Very brief conversation.
Don't suppose you'd mind sharing what you talked about with me?
Just a baseless warning.
What was that warning?
Oh, just something about us being groomed.
And that's all?
That was pretty much it. I've got no problem with being, groomed. Promotion sounds nice. It's further my research.
I don't think I need to say anything else here. Other than Max, you need to roll a check. Roll a deception check.
All right.
I'm like, Connor, no matter what he
Alternatively-
says, Connor's going to make him roll.
All right. Alternatively, can I say, why do you ask?
So roll the deception check first, and then you can say, why do you ask?
Okay. Because obviously I'm going to fail this roll. Unless I get a 20. Obviously I'm going to fail this roll.
Couldn't deceive it.
You see, he just kind of turns his head. Oh, no reason. I want to make sure that the good doctor's efforts are put in to the right places.
Places being.
Well, he's instrumental to the work we do in the 5th laboratory. Well, I say we. I'm hardly involved, honestly. I just want to make sure he's not getting distracted with other thoughts.
He didn't seem very distracted.
He takes a few steps closer to you now, no longer leaning on the wall. If you say there's nothing for no cause for concern, I'll accept that.
Said he's a valuable asset.
So no cause for concern?
Cause for concern.
Very well. At that point, Hogane, you arrive.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Come in.
I'll open the door. What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
Just having a little bit of a chat. How did yours go?
Yeah? It went all right. Elijah being Elijah.
He is an interesting one, the pet.
He definitely is interesting. But he makes a point sometimes. What were you guys discussing?
we're just preparing for tomorrow.
Yep, discussing growing tensions and wars that are happening around the country.
Oh. Well, you guys talking about the rumors about the Ishbal?
Oh, no rumors. We've just talked about exactly what's going on over there. As little as can be known from our positions.
Oh, gotcha. Well, what are you guys trying to do? Want to play some cards? Talk?
I think we should get some rest.
Oh, well, all right. I guess bye.
And you all go to bed for the night. And you all wake up bright and early in the morning.
I give Elijah a pat on the back while he's brushing his teeth. I'm like, morning, bud.
I look over.
I sniff his ear really weird like too. Just when he's doing that, I go,
I slap him.
hi, bud.
I'm rolling this hit check real quick.
Hey, go for it.
Here we go.
Let's see.
It's a miss.
You missed.
Weirdo.
I just moved my head out of the way. Gotta be quicker than that.
You're too slow.
I'll pinch his cheek when I walk away saying that.
You're gonna get sued one of these days.
I would like to file for sexual harassment.
For real.
All right, Elijah dies.
I ain't no Karen.
I ain't no Karen.
You're more of a Kyle.
Punching holes through drywall.
GG.
Sorry.
So
That was
you've
loud.
all woken up. Max, you notice Kimberly is already gone.
Pacing.
Gonna pack my things and head downstairs. Oh, but first, is there anything metal in this room?
There's a metal lamp.
All right. I'm gonna try to do a quick practice run. Just do a basic alchemy check on this metal.
What are you trying to do to it?
I'm gonna try and change the shape.
Okay.
So I guess
What's the material on it?
Is that
What's the material on it?
the lamp?
Yep.
You said
You'll
it's
either
metal?
need to roll a
Oh,
perception
yeah,
check
like what kind of metal?
or take a gamble. I can describe it more in depth if you wish.
I will not take.
I like the gamble.
I will roll a perception check.
It appears to be copper of color.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to make it a slightly taller lamp. I won't do anything fancy. Just like thin the metal out and make it like a little bit taller.
So use Viagra.
Yeah.
On the assumption that it is copper?
On the assumption that it is copper.
Okay. Roll the alchemy check.
It's bronze, you're gonna fail. Or brass.
Rip.
That's fucked.
You're able to make it a little bit longer.
Right. Thank goodness.
That's what she said.
Little blue pill worked.
GG. I'm a scientist.
For science.
Take these tusks and ground them up and snort them.
Aphrodisiac.
Right downstairs.
You see Kimberly waiting outside.
Is that for all of us, or is that one person? I'm sorry.
Max just said he's going downstairs, so I don't know if the rest of y'all are.
Oh, I'm going down too.
What
I grab
time
my
is it?
bag, hide
8
my
a.m.
gun.
I shall be
7:55.
walking down.
Alright, I'll get up.
Y'all head on over and meet Kimberly. Looking down
What's
the
up, Kimberly?
huge path ahead of you, you see it is much busier now as the morning is arriving. Says, good morning. Trust you all slept well.
Very.
Very well.
Like
Slept
a
next to Alpha when he
cherry.
didn't realize it.
Well, Elijah, hopefully not bad enough to hamper your actions today.
Of course, master.
Elijah rolls
Just
-2
need
on
to
all
say-
checks today.
If you think you'd be a liability, you can just rest for the day.
Oh, well, if anybody's going to be a liability here, kind of gives a little bit of an eyebrow raise. Let's go.
Now, if you're not familiar with Rush Valley, it's known as the boom town of the broken down.
Throw my hood up.
It's the Automel capital of the world.
Ooh,
Automail, isn't that
Automail, you say?
if you lose an arm or a leg, they can replace it with like metal or copper or shit, stuff like that?
Yep, I don't know the exact inner workings, but that's the gist of it.
If we have
I
time-
can't imagine getting punched by one of those.
if we have time, I would love to talk to someone at the shops. I've always been fascinated with how they interface the metal arms with the actual human body.
As well, fantastic, because you'll have just the time to do that. The shops don't open for about another 2 hours. That's when things really kick into gear. Until then, we need to try and gather any information we can to narrow down which automail shop our target is.
Why
Remember,
would you want to kick a gear? That would probably hurt your foot.
The chuckle.
now, most of the shops here are automail, so we'll have a lot of narrowing down to do. But remember, the information we were given said that there was a large shipment of automail, so odds are it'll be a bigger distributor. Here, some maps I picked up. Hands each a map of the city.
Here's a rough sketch of the target.
The goal is to figure out exactly which automail distributor it might be. In 2 hours, we'll return back here and pool our information. Make a call then.
Do we know if the Jailbird has any automail on himself, like any body parts?
No, he himself does not.
Okay.
Then what would bring him to Rush Valley?
Well, like he said, he's picking up a large order of them.
I've got
Some people on his team do have automail, so maybe they're trying to plan for the future.
I've got a sneaking suspicion that it isn't even automail.
Yeah, that could be true.
The information from a drug dealer.
Exactly. Maybe Gordon liked to pop a few pills in his spare time.
That could be. He's known as the Jailbird. He's known as the Jailbird Alchemist for more than one reason. He did spend some time in prison. Maybe he developed the habit.
The Fuhrer has a good or a great sense of picking names, doesn't he?
Yeah, but be careful. You run into him. You do not want to fight him alone.
The Jailbird Alchemist?
Yeah,
Why you say that, Kimberly?
because he's a state alchemist. So
you
if I'm not
scared?
there, be careful.
Oh.
I'm not scared. You all should
Oh.
be.
Hey, listen, anyone that knows more than me, I'm gonna take a little. I'll be a little weary of, but you know, you got your back.
Good. Now, let's split up.
Velma's Velma and Daphne come with me. Scoob and Shag, you go in the other way.
You'll start making your way, going out to grab clues. Roll a 1d8.
Ah, great. All right.
Asala, roll again. Roll again. There we go. Thank you. All right. First in turn order would be Hagane. You got the 2.
Nice. I have my pet laying here in my lap. I'm just petting her.
This is so fitting for you.
Sweet.
So you're kind of rushing down, looking to where to get your first start, when suddenly you trip on a rock. Roll a reflex save.
God, what the fuck? I'm beat the shit out of this rock. Watch.
God, the only thing worse than my reflex save is Max's persuasion.
Wait. Hang on a second. I'm looking. Where is? Oh, there it is. 5.
That could be about a 50% shot.
Woo!
Right. You are able to catch yourself before slamming into the ground, which you realize right ahead of you was a very heavy-looking automail leg from another civilian.
What the fuck? I pick it up. Start examining it.
It's a guy's leg.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I tripped on that leg.
You land just short of slamming into a guy's leg. You're able to catch
I kind of
yourself
look
before
up.
that
I look at his toes. I look at his legs. I kind of go higher, like.
He's looking down at you. That was close. If you had busted my automail, I would have busted your ass.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I had tripped. All right, boom.
He's gonna extend a hand.
I'll accept it. I have 2 fractured fingers. Please don't hurt me.
Pulls you up. It's a real tight handshake.
Yeah, you bastard.
This is watch your footing here. If you
I
break
guess
someone's
so.
automail, you're paying for it.
Hey, listen. I'll fix it with the best way I can. Alchemy.
Alchemy, you.
Shit. Yeah.
You expect me to believe that you're an alchemist?
Why don't you believe me?
You look like you'd be blown over by a strong gust of wind.
Hey, listen. Just because I'm 100 pounds, 5'10", I'm gonna pull out my chalk. I'm gonna be
Who
like,
are you, Legolas?
give me one of your belongings.
I wouldn't.
Am I being robbed? No.
Oh my God. So let me see what I got here. He pulls out a pencil and hands it to you.
All right. So I put the pencil inside the circle, and I'm gonna try to reconstruct the pencil, but I'm gonna make the eraser go to the bottom and the pencil tip go to the other side.
So you're gonna take a pencil and just do this.
Fuck off. I was trying to make it simple.
Why don't you
okay?
Why don't you swap the pencil lead with the eraser? So put the lead at the end of it as an eraser, and then fill the
that's what I
center
was
of the
saying.
pencil with the eraser.
That's what I was saying. You switch it. Like it literally, like the tip will go to the end, and the eraser part will go to the tip.
What else I was saying there is different.
Oh, was it? What were you saying? I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is you remove the basically you are putting the rubber eraser to fill the inside of the pencil, and then on the end of it is just going to be a hunk of lead at the end where the eraser would be.
All right. I like it. I'll go for that.
All right, roll an alchemy check.
Oh, wait, spirit die. I have one.
Please, another not one.
He's gonna build this case no matter what.
Oh man, just for my
Thank
enjoyment,
you for
roll a
doing push-ups
1d20
before
real
my
quick.
hand broke. I'm sorry, what?
roll 1d20 real quick, just for my curiosity. What would have happened here?
What would have happened?
Okay, that would have just been a failure, not a rebound.
Thank God.
Shot into his eye.
pencil inserts itself into your brain. Your intelligence is permanently reduced by 2.
It
You
already
become a
is.
pencil. Like,
It would have essentially rendered at least one of your arms unusable.
rip.
Oh my God. I'm so
Yeah,
glad I
critical
had
rebounds
fear
are
of
not
that.
something to laugh at.
No.
They are if it's not you that's rebounding.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you were able to swap it, and then he kind of looks down. Holy shit, you are an alchemist. And you've made my pencil worthless. Great.
I give him one of mine. I say, here, take a pencil.
Do you
Yeah,
have a pencil in your inventory?
So, can you put it back for me at least?
Yeah, I could try that. I'll try.
I
Here
roll
comes
the
the
awkward
rebound.
check.
What's the one?
Ooh.
Exact same roll. All right, you do it
That's
back.
what
You
it
do
is.
it perfectly back. Takes back. All right. I know when I'm beaten. Well done. Well done.
He kind of hugging it, kind of like, thank you.
All right, let's do it. Watch your step. I get out of here.
Of course. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
Hey, by the way, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Have you by chance heard of any like alchemists being here in Rush Valley?
I'm looking at one.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at one.
Well, you're okay. Besides me, like, have you heard of, or maybe heard of anybody that's been in town?
Roll a persuade check.
A persuade check. Let's see. Ah, fuck.
It's not quite the most accurate roll, but it's going to be the closest thing.
Yeah, that sucked.
He's just going to kind of think to himself, nah, nothing's coming to mind. Last time we had one here would have been a state alchemist coming through 3 months ago.
Do you remember his name by chance?
I think it was something weird. Strong arm?
The strong arm alchemist?
No, what was his name? Actually, he wasn't a state alchemist at that point. I'm gonna go back on that. That's my fuck up there.
His arms on you, dumbass.
Yeah, well, that was the point.
Armstrong.
Who?
Which one, though?
I need to pull up something. Any characters that be here in Rush Valley?
I don't care what it is, Connor.
Or at least just
If
general
Olivier is
alchemist.
in this game, it's happening.
He's gonna give it all he's got.
Oh, I know who'd be a good one for this. I believe it was something Grand. Was I think his name?
Do you know where he might have been staying by chance?
I honestly don't remember. I think he was just passing through.
No, that's fine. Thank you so much. You were a great help.
All right, Hagane, you know that you know an alchemist named Grand.
Oh,
He's one of your teachers.
I'll look at him and be like, oh, that's one of my teachers. But thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Yeah, sorry, I can't be of more help.
No, of course. I'm glad I could fix your pencil and show you a cool trick. Don't tell anybody.
Of course, yeah.
As I skip away. Being Hagane.
So what you're going around. You see a guy. He's kind of like working he's got a little table that he's out just right outside of a shop, and he's got a little gear or a wrench working on something on some automail arm. He's just as you're walking up, you see kind of catches you. Oh, hey, somewhat capable, and helping me test something here.
Absolutely. How can I be of help?
He puts his hand up. All right, roll strike checks. That's a tough one.
Oh,
You start going out, you're just able to inch him further and further down until it eventually collapses. Damn, you're stronger than you look. Oh, but you helped me test what I was going for. Everything's still working, nothing's broken. Thanks.
not a problem. What was the issue with the arm?
I've just been feeling a pinch whenever I try and clench my fist too hard. But I think what I just did fixed it, so that's good.
Use alchemy. Fix his arm.
I was always curious how the arms were able to connect into the actual nervous system.
Well, I can show you what I know here. Admittedly, I'm not the most professional, but I know enough. I did this.
Well, I can't say I really know a lot, so you'd be teaching me something I did not know.
That's it. All right, come here. Start showing you some details around it. Right here, this is. He kind of like opens up a little slot inside of it so you can see somewhat inside. Because right here, you can see exactly where the nerve endings attach into the wiring. And this right here is the mechanism that allows us to channel the currents in between the nerves and the inner workings of the system. It's never canonly revealed exactly how it works, so I'm just being loose with it.
That was a question I was going to ask too. I'm like, do the automail arms have their own power sources, or are they purely powered by the human's nervous system?
It's purely mechanical.
Gotta be.
I think of it as like, you know how.
Well, the thing is,
some
though, the human body, the muscles actually have to burn energy in order to function. The electrical nerves only send impulses. So an automail arm, the impulses could control it, but they would still need a source of power from somewhere.
Have you ever heard of the old phantom limb kind of thing, where it's like
Yes.
people that have lost their limbs
Magic.
would like close and
They
shit?
would be able to feel pain in an area of their body that the limb is no longer there because they can still
Exactly.
have the nerve endings.
I would consider it like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna accept that.
It's definitely like it's a much more dampened sense of pain. So like if the arm breaks, they're not like ah, but they're like ah.
That's understandable. That is really cool to see that we were able to I mean, our society is advanced in some ways, but it's amazing to see that we have that level of medical advancement given everything else we have.
Well, that's one of the benefits of a mistress. Whereas we lack in a lot of things, but understanding and science, we excel. Biomechanical engineering like this has been a hobby for the last 50 years when it started.
I wonder if that's because we've had so much violence that the need to recreate limbs has driven that technology.
Unfortunately, you might be right with that.
Well, hopefully someday we can push past that we will no longer need to. While the technology remains the same, I do hope that the technology one day will be used to help people who have lost it for other reasons, not ones that can be prevented.
Well, we're already using it to help with that. I mean, hell, this creation, that's something that happens in peace. Even if some of the research is done by the military, it's mostly us here who do it.
It is, but do you feel the technology would be where it is now if it wasn't for the causes from violence?
No, I'm not trying to dispute that. I'm just saying, sure, it's heavily impacted by war, but it's a product of peace, I think, more than war.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose yours?
Well, mine's not quite as grand of a story. I'm not a soldier or anything. I I was helping move a crate. I ended up I was moving it to an alchemist that lives kind of on the outskirts of town. It's a heavy crate. It's not exactly the safest path to get to his place. I tripped. My arm got snagged by the time anyone was able to get to me. The damage had been done. The arm had to be cut off.
Maybe one day we'll be able to blend our alchemy with technology and be able to fix that kind of damage inside the body.
Maybe. Alchemists are always a weird breed. But I feel like if that was something possible, they would have figured that out already. But what do I know?
Same here. Well, thank you for the lesson. It was very informative.
Yeah, thank you for the help.
Anytime. Well, I best be on my way to regroup with my team.
Yeah. And you go on your way.
Hagane, that thought did not cross my mind, and I am not going to metagame.
All right, Max. So you got a 7.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun one. Oh.
Oh.
This might be good for you.
Maybe.
You are walking down the street when something is flying in the wind. A piece of paper. And it comes in and slaps you in the face.
Oh, nice. Pull it off.
You read it.
Look at it.
So you see, it's a coupon. 50% off one automail limb at Atelier Garfiel.
How perfect. I was just looking to get some automail. Excuse me, sir.
Expires in 1 year.
I need it now. Excuse me, sir. Which way is what is this? You said Atelier
Atelier Garfiel.
Atelier Garfield.
Why do I feel like Max is gonna lose his limb?
Oh, I'm not planning on losing any limbs. I have other.
You're gonna
reasons.
cut your own limb off? Oh my god!
No.
You go to where Atelier. It is a weird name. I actually have to read it. Got it. Garfiel. You see, it's a nice, fancy-looking shop. Very fancy writing on their sign. But there's also a closed sign out front right now.
Boo.
I'll just like knock on the door and just maybe just in case maybe the shop owners live here.
You knock on the door and you see the door opens. Oh God, what are you doing here? It's early. Please, can you just calm down here, sweetie?
Yes,
We open in an hour.
An hour? All right, I'll wait here.
Did you just say ma'am? I'm flattered.
Does that mean store's open?
No, I'm afraid the store's still closed. We've got preparation to do, works that we're doing behind the scenes for other people. Is this an emergency?
No, it's not an emergency.
Cut your arm off. It's an emergency.
Right. This is a canon character, by the way. I'm not doing a joke or anything. This is a canon character who owns the shop.
I think I know who you're talking about. He's funny. I like him.
No, it's not an emergency. I guess I can wait.
Oh, when we come back?
Some place to get some some coffee around here, or breakfast.
Yeah, there's a couple of restaurants here towards more towards the train station.
All right, I'll be back in an hour.
All right. When you come back, I'm Mr. Garfield.
All right.
Damn, how old is that dude?
Is pretty young at this point.
Okay.
Like you can tell early 20s.
Okay.
Maybe late teens.
Okay. I mean, I knew he was like an adult in the canon, like, in the show and shit like that, probably like my parents' age, but I was like, wait, how old is this fool?
All right, so that's what you've done. Elijah.
Hello.
You're going down the street, just, looking around, trying to figure out what's going on here. And all of a sudden, you hear some clanking going on as there's a guy holding a big bucket of metal supplies running down the street towards you. And you see that there's someone chasing him. You're like, stop! Stop! Thief! Thief!
What is below me right now?
Dirt.
Fuck. I don't have enough. How long do I think that it's going to be until he gets past me?
He's 20 seconds ahead of you, 15 seconds ahead of you.
I'm going to quickly go down and start drawing a circle, and I'm going to try and use an alchemy check to try and try and basically grab his legs.
Grab his legs as he's going by?
Yeah.
Roll an alchemy hit check.
Yes, sir.
Or an alchemy check and then an alchemy hit check, sorry.
Well,
Alchemy check, and I
The
have
alchemy check succeeds.
I have the alchemy expertise for dirt, by the way.
Okay. That was good enough to succeed even without that. And you land the hit. So you're trying to just like wrap it around the legs?
I'm gonna try and get to like half of the waist, so he's not falling forward and like breaking his shit.
Okay. You see, that immediately goes up, and he kind of sees that, but it's too late. It's wrapped around him, attached to him, and he goes, "Ugh, what the hell?"
Well, what were you doing that for?
I own these.
I'm gonna
They
raise
see the other person immediately arrives, loops around, and grabs the bucket from him.
Sorry about him. I think me and him are gonna be taking a trip.
The person looks at you. Thank you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're an alchemist?
Well, not a state alchemist, but I'm training.
Well, I appreciate it.
No problem.
I wish you luck in your on your ventures.
Of course. You got a name?
Yes, you can call me Metal.
Metal. Okay. Well, I'm Elijah McLean, but you can call me Eli.
Pleasure to meet you, Eli.
I'm gonna go and. Do you got any sort of law system around here?
There's the military outpost towards the train station.
All right. I think I'll probably have to bring this guy in. Ugh.
Well, thanks again.
No problem.
If you end up needing some automail work done, I work over at Mecha Mockup. Come on down. I'll give you a discount.
Well, let's pray that I don't have to deal with that, but I appreciate it.
Well, I can't imagine what you'd be doing here if you don't have something to do with automail.
Nah, just a little bit. And thank you for the paperwork. He gives him a little bit of a wink.
He's got his smiles and nods his head.
All right, buddy.
He goes on his way. The guy arrested, the guy you're arresting is, oh, come on. I mean, can't we just like talk this through?
Nah.
Listen, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm in a rough patch.
I'm sure you're sorry. Doesn't matter.
I'll give you 200 cents.
Nah.
250?
Listen, if you're offering money, you could have paid for those parts that you stole.
Not for 250.
How much are they selling those sons of bitches for?
And all those parts together? 15,000?
Well, I understand where you're coming from. You just got really unlucky. Sorry, man.
I mean, if you understand, give me a second chance. I've seen the error of my ways.
I'm sure you have. All right, let's go.
No. And you escort him to the military outpost right here back in the corner.
I will walk to the desk. I found him trying to steal some automail parts.
The guy's going to turn to the person behind the counter. I swear, that's not what happened. He's kidnapping me.
Can I make a persuasion check against his?
I'm not going to allow persuasion check here, but the person's going to look back to you, and then to them, and then to you, and then to them. You got any ID here?
I pull out my license.
Disney looks at it. All right. Can't imagine what you're doing here, but that was good enough for me to trust you. All right, you're under arrest. Arrest the person who you brought in. Thank you for your work.
Of course. Have a good one.
You as well.
Go walk away.
That's it for the 1d8s. Information gathering. And if there's anything more you feel like you need to do, you can.
Has an hour passed?
No.
Dang.
So you know the shop won't open until about the time Kimberly said to meet back up with him.
What kind of
Kick
check
to
would
the
it be to gain knowledge?
That depends on how you're trying to gain the knowledge.
I want to just try and talk to just people that look like they run a stable business, and kind of try and talk to them a little bit.
Yeah, you see some people that are working outside of shops. You find one that's working, like patching up a sign.
Hello. Would you mind if I
Hey.
inquired about something real quick?
Yeah, 1 second. Climbs down the ladder that they're on. Yeah, what's it that you need?
So I heard something about a big automail shipment coming in. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it, would you?
The person eyes you very skeptically. A shipment coming in, not going out.
Is it coming in or going out? Because I don't fucking remember.
The person, you know the information that they're there to pick up a shipment.
Oh. Well, we got. Well, you see, it's people trying to pick up a shipment. It's supposed to be a very big shipment.
It's not you who's picking up the shipment?
No.
I hope you can forgive me. I don't exactly feel like I should be sharing other people's information with you.
Of course you don't. But how about this? I'm gonna pull up my last.
You're gonna pull out a gun. I was like,
Person looks at and eyes it curiously. You're just a cadet, though.
Correct, but
What?
do I really have to kill my superior here? Just be honest.
All right. What was the question again?
Have you heard of anybody picking up shipments? And any competitors or even yourself that are deciding to how do you say, that have a very large shipment that they're supposed to send out?
I don't know anyone for sure. I'd recommend just checking the bigger shops. There's like 4 of them in town that would do a mass order, if that's what you're looking for.
Tell me what you know, bitch.
You feel as though what they're saying right now is genuine.
Fair enough. You know of any that are considered to be a little bit more shady?
Shady in particular? Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
The person kind of eyes you up and down. All right. There's one shop that does big orders that is rumored to work with the underworld. That's Man of Steel.
Good rolls, son. Good rolls. Proud of you.
It's good size production, good size decent quality. They're the shadiest one I could think of that would qualify for that.
I appreciate your time. Thank you. $250.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks.
Of course. Be as courteous to any soldiers that you see coming around. We can always use the help.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
coffee and going back to the meeting spot.
I'm just meeting up.
Hagane?
Meat spot.
All right. Y'all meet back up. Kimberly's arrived. All right. So, anyone have any suspects?
I do.
No?
It was Man of Iron, right? Man of Steel?
Man of Steel.
I heard of a place called Man of Steel from a source that said that they're rumored to have a few shady connections.
Well, that sounds about our match.
What about you, Kimberly? You find anything?
Well, I've got the names of all the big shops. Wasn't able to get too much information on them, unfortunately. I guess I'll share what I have. Atelier Garfiel. It's a very high quality shop, but not exactly one that seems to be untrustworthy. I can't imagine they'd make a business like that or a big business deal like that. There's Mecha Mockup, high production, low quality. They're cheap. And it could be if they're looking for mass replacements, but I don't know. State Alchemists, I feel like they'd want something a little bit higher budget. Man of Steel. And then Autoporium. Good production, high quality, also under a military contract, so we might have someone there who you could talk to. Of course, if their military contact is the one who's doing the dirty work, well, that would cause an issue.
Well,
And that's
for its
an
military,
issue,
so that's
right?
plausible.
Yep. Seems like those last two would be our best options. Underworld or military.
Or who knows, maybe a dark horse. I say we start there.
We should probably all go.
Which
together.
one?
I'd say Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
All right. So, then the question is, how would you like to go about this? We can either just wait outside, see if we can catch him, or we could pick up the order, deliver it to the military, try and scout out for him afterwards. Higher risk, better reward in case we fail.
I think I will go with the second option. A little bit more risk, but we should be okay. We've got 5 people here. We can have one person watching out.
Sound good to everyone?
Pose.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Who wants to go in? I know I should probably definitely go in because of, well, my obvious charm.
I'm stealthy.
Actually, definitely more of a background fighter. Would you prefer to be lookout? I mean, because I know words.
Sure, I'll look out.
All right, I appreciate it.
We should send Max in to do all of the persuasions.
Like when you see
Kimberly, as you're making your way there, I'm just going to say, so who's going to be doing the talking?
I will raise my hand.
All right. You remember the name that we're supposed to give, of course?
What is it?
John Smith.
Ah,
Really?
all right.
Dang you. Oh, that's his real name. Gordon Chain Zelis.
Fun fact, when I made that, shortly after I started watching a show with a guy named John Smith in it.
Why are you're a time traveler?
It was a good show, too. It actually had a little bit of time travel concept in it.
It all lines up.
Here's a question, Connor. Do you love me enough
Yeah.
to give me a spirit die real quick?
Not for free, no.
Earn that.
D&D. You ain't gonna get those free like that.
Yeah. Can I roll a persuade check on the god?
It's gonna be a fail.
Yay.
Auto fail.
If he gets a nat 20, I'll lose my shit.
So y'all walk up to the store. Kimberly opens the door and waves you inside.
What in that 20? All right. I will walk in.
Yeah, free control of your tokens as well.
Whee!
Oh. Hey. So I have control of Kimberly's. I'm just kidding.
No, of your tokens.
Yeah, no, I know. Just, yeah. Hi, buddy.
He's just looking at Yosawa with the door still open.
Did you not want somebody to stand guard?
I thought that was what Max was doing.
That is what Max is doing.
Oh, my apologies.
I
I was thinking about the auto mail discussion from earlier.
That's why I recommended Max to be watch out, because you're big and intimidating.
As he turns to you as he's about to enter. Good luck.
Likewise.
Walks inside. He goes off to the side and starts inspecting some auto mail, or at least looking like it. As you walk inside, you see that there's a man with dark brown hair and a ponytail behind the desk, and another man measuring a customer's arm to the side. As you enter, you see that man with the ponytail turns to you all. Hey, folks, name is Billy. Welcome to Man of Steel. What can we do for you?
Hi, Billy. My name's Hagane. Nice to meet you.
Shut up. Hog.
Nice to meet you, too.
We're looking
Yep,
for
real
a
names. That was
pickup
great.
for John
Get on
Smith.
his good side.
He's a guy, kind of like, his composure kind of shifts at that. Can you give the name one more time?
John Smith.
Okay. 1 second. He starts looking around. He turns to the other employee and snaps twice. The employee looks to him, nods, turns to the customer. The lighting here isn't great. How about we go and finish up these measurements outside?
Of course.
Nods, and he starts walking on out.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me.
Max, you see this, that the man is now doing that.
It's gonna be
As the store is closed, you see he's going to lean in. He's going to lean in towards you. Are these all with you?
All of them are with me. Let's get going.
Okay. Okay. Now, well, here, let me take care of some things. He goes around the desk, lowers the blinds that are in the main window. So, all right. He goes back behind his desk, picks up a phone, dials a number, waits a second. John Smith is here for his order. Right. Butch is here. He'll man the shop. I'll lead them. He hangs up the phone. All right. That'll be 10,000 cents.
That was too easy.
I'm gonna look at
Kimberly.
him.
Kimberly turns around, starts walking out. He pulls out a wad of cash. He said, 10,000, of course. Drops 10,000 on the desk.
I pat him on the shoulder. That's my boy.
You see the man with the ponytail eyes you curiously as that happens. He goes and double checks the money.
He's
All right.
He's an idiot, but he's a pretty good fighter. Let's get going.
All right. 1 second. So he places it under the counter, locks something in place. All right, follow me. He goes back to the corner here. He kind of presses up against the wall, and you see a secret door opens up.
Secret tunnel.
See, it's a back door leading outside of the shop.
Elijah likes back doors.
Fuck yeah, I do.
So he leads you out the back door of the building, and then down the road to an open storehouse. This is a very narrow alley that's behind the back as well.
Who's going first?
Moi.
Okay.
So an interesting question here, Max. What's going on with you?
Even watch. You know, I'll pull out the radio. I'm just like listen to some transmissions as I pass the time. See if I hear anything interesting.
What? There's a girl trapped in a well.
Right.
All right, Nelly, I'm coming.
So I had to shift things over slightly since Max isn't here with you.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
So you can see immediately as this has happened. I realized I fucked up the way I made this map. Give me 1 second. I had an original idea that I changed.
So you stole
You
it.
see the man opens up immediately a warehouse, and you see a number of armed men are inside, guns drawn at you.
Howdy.
Hello. My hands are up.
You see this one right here? He starts speaking. State your name.
John
Yeah.
Smith.
He points to the crate, and you're here for this?
Yep.
Oh, wait. I need to rearrange one person here. We're gonna switch Kimberly and Hagane.
Fair enough.
This is how I'm supposed to have this.
I see you. I see you.
As you're looking inside, you feel something press into your back, Hagane. The barrel of a gun.
Oh, joke's on you.
You see the civilian who brought you here has currently placed his gun against your back.
I look up without like making any sudden movements, and I say, "What are you doing, pal?"
John Smith isn't the name of the client. John Smith is the name they were supposed to give if they had been forcibly coerced or tortured. So, how about some honesty now?
Well,
I look at. Can you roll me a persuasion check? Sorry.
Who's going to start speaking?
I will.
I'll stay silent.
So, I'm going to be honest with you here. We're here to find the jailbird. We have no business with you. We'll leave you alone. We're worried about him.
And what's your business with him?
He's a traitor.
And that's it?
Yes. We have no problems with you. You can even keep the money that you got.
Well, persuasion check.
Okay.
We're telling the truth.
Somebody give me a fucking spirit die, please.
I'm out.
So at that point, the man starts speaking. He says, it's going to be an additional 5,000 if you want us to let you go.
I look at Kimberly like, hey, bro, this is your time.
Kimberly's going to say, sorry, I've only got 1,000 left here.
Come on now. We don't want any problems, do we? I mean, you have 10,000. That's plenty to spend and feed your family. I don't see why you would. We'll give you the 1,000. I'll give you every penny I have on my person.
You kind of see he turns to the other men, turns back. All right, we'll call it good with that.
All right. I'm going to reach for my money now. You can keep your guns on me. I'm going to grab my money now.
He's eyeing you the whole time. Do you actually grab your money?
Can I ready an action?
Thank God.
What's the action?
If I see, has that guy lowered his gun from Hagane's head yet?
No, it's in his back, not his head.
Or his back?
But no.
Elsewhere,
if he makes any action that looks like he's going to try to hold Hagane as a hostage, I want to step around him and I want to try to grapple him.
Okay.
And if that situation occurs, I want to specify the exact grapple I want to do at that time.
Okay.
I fucking love you.
All right, so
I'll never call you Elsa.
As I what's
Forget
the range
it, you're
on a
dying.
flashbang, by the way?
The range on a flashbang?
Yeah.
I believe it is 10 feet. Let me see.
Oh, trust me, if you've ever been flashbanged, it's more than 10 feet. Don't ask.
It's a 10-foot radius.
Okay, hold on. So I threw it right there. That gets everybody. So as I'm going for my wallet, he's gonna quickly turn his head to the left and try and throw a flashbang that he already pulled the pin off.
All right. As you see, Elijah goes to throw the grenade. Immediately, the man yells, "Fire!"
All right.
And you see his demeanor shifts to go shoot Hagane. Asawa, this will trigger what you had readied.
Okay, is the guy holding the gun in his right hand?
Yes.
what I want to do is I want to grab his right hand with my left hand and my right hand around his throat and basically pin him to the wall and hold his gun hand away that he can't shoot anybody.
Also,
All right, so here's what's first going to happen. You are going to roll a reflex save, Osawa, to determine the quickness of you versus this man.
Sorry, Hagane.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, he did not get a good roll.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
oh, I'm gonna die.
You immediately whip around, and you're able to go and kind of like bat the gun out of his hand and bat the gun. You're starting your grapple. Now you'll do a grapple check. So it'll be a 1d20 plus your melee hit, which would be your base attack bonus plus your strength.
Yeah. Now here comes the shit roll.
Yes!
You succeed. You've immediately pinned him up against the wall.
Okay. Now, I have one other thing I want to possibly do. While I'm holding him, can I have that, like, his hand is grappled, like, can I have it against, like, his gun? I'm holding his gun against his own head.
Yeah.
I'm going to look him in the eyes. Call off your men now.
You act like these are his men.
So, while that has immediately happened, the flashbang has gone off and has blinded everyone else here who was in the radius, which is those 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in. Sword drawn.
Yeah, so
So what would go first here between this and that? Between this and that? Between this and that? The man is going to respond to you and say, if this order doesn't get delivered or we don't get our money, no matter what, I'm dead.
You are right about that.
And now we'll enter combat order, and at that point you can do coup d'etat if you want, or coup de grace. By the way, Max, roll perception check.
So if I can hear this.
Is Kimberly going before me, by the way?
No, Kimberly's going after.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I guess I'll roll for him.
I'm gonna look to him. Don't blow him up. We need to still look at this. Look at the materials.
He'll go after Osawa.
As I look, I'm like, and what about me?
Max, you unfortunately do not hear the flashbang go off.
Oh well. I'll just keep turning the radio.
Alright. Hagane, you're up first.
All right.
See, this man's pinned up against the wall by Osawa.
And what I noticed, those other guys are obviously I saw the flashbang going there, so I'm gonna run in, sword drawn, and I'm gonna go to this. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll run to this guy, and I'm gonna try to make a sword strike.
All right, make a melee hit.
With my melee, it is a plus 10. $17.
That's it. Roll for damage.
All right, and katana is 2d6.
Could have been.
Plus 5. Bam!
All right, he takes 15 points of damage, but he is still up.
Okay.
He just kind of goes, damn you. Oh, let me add these guys to turn order. So you'll know exactly when they're going. Right after Elijah. Elsawa.
I'm gonna choke him out.
Okay.
Darth Vader.
So this will take some time.
How long are we thinking?
So essentially, you're going to dedicate this full round to trying to choke him out.
Yes.
All right, and he will on his turn start rolling saves. And that will determine how long it will take.
Okay.
Rolls in that one, he's dead.
You're doing that. Kimberly's going. He's going to say, you sure I can't blow them up?
Just please don't. We're gonna have to try and look through the stuff as he's pulling out his gun. I got a sword on my left side next to you. Grab it if you need it.
Oh, don't worry about me. He's going to immediately run in 15 feet.
Blows him up.
I just realized
He's going to
Oh, go ahead.
He's going to place his hands onto the ground as he says his. I guess that's for that specific type of alchemy.
Illusion.
He's going to immediately draw an alchemic circle on the ground,
Okay.
which he's able to do in less than a full round action. In case anyone has that concern,
I'm
he's higher level.
Damn you, Kim!
Max.
What are you guys doing here?
So you see these two are still doing what they're doing, but you see someone else. Actually, what way are you looking, real quick?
I guess that is misleading. I'm turning this way, like I'm leaning against them.
Turn that way.
Yeah.
And you're just like fiddling with the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that someone comes up and opens the door.
It's like, look up.
You see a tough, taller-looking man with the perfect description and the perfect likeliness of Gordon Chain.
Ah, tan skin, muscular. No doubt, that's him.
That sounds like me.
I like start walking to. Oh, the store is open. Oh, after you.
You see, he just immediately bursts open into the place.
Oh, he burst in there.
Like he just rips the door open.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna just like stand.
It's still on its hinges, but it's very forceful, is what I'm getting at.
All right, I guess I'm not gonna follow him in there. Right? I'll just wait here, see what he's gonna do.
You see, just looking around the shop. You see, he comes back out. Hey, you! I've got an order to pick up. Talking to this guy down here.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy looks at him. Goes, what's the name for the order? Twitch the man says. 1 second, I didn't have this written on this chapter. Tobias Kaczynski.
Write that down. Tobias. How you spell the last name? Otsitsky?
Tobias Kaczynski.
Kedzinski.
And the guy looks at him and he says, "Oh shit." All right. He turns to the woman. I'm afraid something very urgent has come up. I'll be right back to handle this with you. He's going to immediately run up, come in. And as the two are heading inside, he's going to say, John Smith just came by right before you with a group. Guesses, really? Lead me to them.
Ah, fuck, ah, fuck, ah, fuck, ah, fuck.
Like peek my head in.
You go behind.
Going in behind.
Well, we're gonna.
All right, roll stealth check.
All gonna die. We are.
This could have been worse. It's not great, but I got a little something. A little something.
Knocks over.
You enter behind,
at
at which point the guy immediately whips around and he looks to you. He says, "The place is closed. Back off."
Closed. Got it. I'll walk out. I do make note of that door. I saw him.
All right, that's it for your turn. Back to the warehouse. Hagne is not his turn. I'm stupid. Elijah.
All right, so I would like to go ahead and
For now. Sorry.
I'm gonna. So what action is throwing a smoke grenade?
That would be a swift action.
Okay, so I'm going to fire at this guy right here.
Okay. Using your gun?
Indeed.
Okay. That's it. And you
He already
he is
took 15.
unconscious.
Oh, damn. We got a lot of health. And I will... What's the range on a smoke grenade?
The range that you can throw it is up to 30 feet. The range that the smoke dissipates is 5 foot per round.
Okay. I will throw it right here, then.
Okay.
And then I will, walk over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm gonna throw up.
You throw up? Okay.
Yep.
You shot the guy down. Oh, God.
Exactly.
You're really not good with blood, are you?
Just right now, he isn't. He's not used to it. That's only the second person he's ever shot in the head.
So these other two still blinded. Still put somewhat blinded, trying to get clear, and these two are going to aim at Hagane. These two are going to aim at Kimberly.
Keep in mind, smoke.
Keep it by.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware.
See, let's go.
Considering it was just thrown, I'm giving some leniency, but the blind is still happening to the point that this is their hit check.
Huh?
All right, so that's misses on Hagane.
Oh, that looks like Max's persuasion check.
It does look like that.
And those are also misses on Kimberly. And at this point, Max, you have now heard gunshots in the distance.
I don't know. I think
And
you
you
should
see
roll
the people
for that.
outside on the roll. They're also now looking around like, what the hell?
I'm just waiting for them to like go in so I can like go in.
I'm just saying you've heard gunshots at this point.
Alright.
That's it for them. Hagane, you're up again.
All right. So, I'm gonna put my sword away in its sheath, and I'm actually gonna like. What was the exact phrasing I was trying to do? You know what? I'm just gonna with my sword. Fuck it. With the sword. 17.
So this guy's unconscious. Like
my
he's fallen to the ground unconscious.
I thought he was still.
Are you trying to execute him? No.
Kunita.
Elijah shot him.
Oh no! I'm not trying to execute him. No. I'll run to the next guy and try to knock him out with the reverse side of my sword.
Oh, I forgot to roll for this guy. 1 second. Let me finish what I was doing with that. You see, he seems to be very quickly running out of air. Osawa. All right, Hagane, now continue.
You want me to re-roll, or will that 17 still work for that guy?
Oh, that 17 still works.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the guy to my. Hang on, I'll hit. Yep, that guy.
Roll for damage.
Yes, sir. 14.
Takes 14 points of damage.
Of non-lethal damage, right? Because I hit with the blunt side of my sword, so I don't kill him.
Yes. Oops. All right, Osawa.
Continue to choke him.
All right. That's Kimberly's turn. Kimberly's going to place his hands inside the alchemic circle. He's going to try to perform alchemy on this guy. He succeeds. Now the alchemic hit check.
Fucking hit check.
I feel like he succeeds if he doesn't roll a 1.
He doesn't even actually have to use this. I realized that first alchemic hit check was actually completely unnecessary, but he is using the stone. He did put the hand there. No, it was necessary. This guy is now immobilized, completely wrapped in the stone.
Well, I can execute this other guy then.
All right, Max, back to you.
Alright. So I just like peek my head in the door, see if they're there.
You see they're gone.
They're gone. Alright. I'm gonna shuffle over here. Is it like
Hey, how
open?
you
Like
doing?
they just like walked in there, or like?
It does seem a little ajar right now. They left in a rush.
Just make sure the coast is clear, and then I'm gonna go on in.
Poke your head out. You see that they have just turned around a corner.
All right, I'm going in after.
All right. Elijah.
Alrighty then. I'm going to go ahead and I will peek over the corner. 10. He's gonna kind of wipe his mouth a little bit. Blech. And he's going to fire at this guy.
Roll the hit.
Mm-hmm.
That one hits Hagane.
Come on, shut up, Osawa. Whoo!
That's a hit.
Almost.
Oh my god.
Can I try and do alchemy with it?
Do you have? I guess you do have the circle
Indeed.
there. I'm gonna say you have to declare it in ahead of shooting the bullet, ahead of the hit check next time.
Is it a swift action to be able to activate the alchemy on my gun?
It would be shared with the attack action.
Okay, cool. That's really nice. Okay.
Oh god.
All right, you hit him for 10 damage, and he is knocked unconscious.
I dip back again.
All right.
Did you puke?
Oh, yes. That's the enemy's turn. That is something I need to do last round. That's something. Okay, he actually does not bleed out. Wow. And one more for this one, and that guy's no longer bleeding out. All right. So those two are just unconscious. All right, now that your turn's ended, the smoke has grown. You see the smoke is now covering you as well, Hagane. This guy is still able to see you since you two are adjacent. He is going to make an attack at you, still damage from the blind.
Woo!
That is a hard miss. He's very easily able to get out of the way.
-3. GG.
This guy's going to run over here, ready in action. That one's completely locked up. Hagane.
Alrighty. Do I know he's in front of me still?
Yeah, you're adjacent, so you can see each other.
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna put my sword away, and I'm gonna take out my gun and just say, "Stop right there. Take another step, and I will shoot."
Roll an intimidation check.
You got it. That would be fuck. Yeah.
You see his eyes kind of glance at the two people who are unconscious on the ground. Damn it. He places a gun on the box next to him, puts his hands up.
I grab his gun immediately and put it, and I hide it on me.
Right, the old prison
It's a very
wallet.
basic pistol.
That's fine. I'm collecting, bitch. I can't buy them. I'm collecting.
All right. Oh, I need to roll for this. All right, you see this man passes out that you're holding Ilsawa.
Yeah, that's right.
And now you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take his gun. Anything special about it?
You're going to take what?
His gun.
No, it's just a standard 9mm.
I want to search his body for anything of value.
Roll a... Do I have a search check? No, I do not. Okay, roll a... Perception.
Come on, Osawa.
Yeah, I can do that.
You got this, buddy.
Crap, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh man!
You do not find anything of value.
All right, I'm just gonna put the gun in my bag somewhere out, hide it basically.
Okay.
So he's blacked out. I'm just gonna step over to here, poke my head in. What's the situation in here?
You can pretty much see this guy right through the smoke, has his hands up. This guy here is locked in stone that's been wrapped around him. These two are both bleeding and unconscious. The other guy you can't see. The guy who's in the back, you're not able to see behind the smoke.
I'm going to step in around the corner, and I'm going to draw my spear, and I'm going to ready it. I'm going to ready an action that if anybody steps through this area, or if it... yeah, I'm just going to ready it. If anyone steps through this area, I'm going to attack them.
Okay.
Because I don't know if anyone else is going to come flying through the smoke toward me or not. So if anybody comes within 10 feet of me, I'm going to attack them. Whether or not I'm their target.
Kimberly, he's right 10 feet
step
away.
out and he's gonna come back. Like, look a quarter.
Kimberly, you see, starts walking forward around the person wrapped up, and he sees the other man. That man is going to shoot at him with his ready to action.
That 20 kills Kimberly.
Oh.
I was hoping it'd be a nat 20, so that way he'd get a shot, and then Kimberly would just be like, what the fuck was that? The man shoots, and you see just slams to Kimberly. And Kimberly's just going to hold his hands up. You have one chance to put that down. He's roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You see the man just immediately, fuck. He places the gun on the ground. Puts his hands up as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the highlight of this episode, Connor playing with himself.
Oh, yeah. That's the highlight of every episode.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that is that. Y'all see everything's been taken care of there, but then you hear some footsteps approaching. What the hell?
I point that gun in that direction.
I will also point my gun in that direction. But can I have reloaded since we were doing other things?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see this guy, the guy who's in the back, he immediately steps forward around this guy, seeing you have the gun drawn. And he starts taking steps closer towards you. Stopping right there.
I'm going to look, Gordon, I remember you from the academy.
He looks to you. And who are you?
Was there a reason why you had decided to commit treason?
Oh, I do recognize you. You're, I don't remember your name. You're special to the Fuhrer, right?
Special? I doubt that, but...
The Fuhrer doesn't take interest in just anyone. But an adopted son?
Adopted?
Please. I mean, you might as well be. The way he treats you, it's like any man would treat a kid. Would treat their kid.
Ooh, shots fired.
Well, yeah, that's how they found us.
Listen, I don't want to kill you. Just talk. Just try and go in. We're not asking you for a lot. Give us a chance.
You see he kind of whips his chains into his hands, just circling his wrists around. Says, "You ain't gonna kill me, boy. You've got a choice. You will stand down now, or I kill you."
Counter offer. Kimberly! And then I shoot.
All right, roll the hit check.
Let's go, Elijah. The fuck is that?
That's him typing on his phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck,
like,
I forgot the mail.
Morsing with
You shoot at him, and you see right as soon as your gun aims, before you even pull the trigger, he's moved out of the way, ready for this, and you shoot right past him.
Does Kimberly hear me?
Yeah, Kimberly's heard you.
Okay.
Ooh, this one's going to require a roll-off between Elsawa. Elsawa, roll your initiative one more time.
Come on, Elsawa.
He's going before you.
Just for one.
Okay.
Reset. Turn order here. Okay.
So cool. So fun.
Hagane, you're up first.
All right. I'm gonna immediately aim my gun at that guy.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Fuck that.
How does it feel to be Ralph Wiggum?
Fuck that. I'm gonna grab the guy behind me and kind of like put him in front of me with the gun out, if that's possible.
Human shield.
Human shield.
You're using that guy as a human shield?
Yes.
Okay. You
Point
immediately grabbed him, whipped him around.
I put my gun at that guy and go, "Who are you?"
So, my name's Gordon Shane, the Jailbird Alchemist. Your worst nightmare if you don't stand down.
I like.
Thank you,
chances
Elijah.
where I'm standing.
What was that, Hagane?
I like my chances where I'm standing. You stay right there. I'll have this death stare.
He's just gonna stay quiet, staring at you.
All right, and that's what I'm just gonna. If he tries to make a move, I'm gonna take a shot at his knee.
All right. He's going to ready an action. El Salvo, you're up.
I will shoot your fucking kneecap. Get the fuck down.
No, fighting him head to head is not going to be a very good idea.
You're around the corner. Get him. Sorry. Oh, you really did it, Ralph Wiggums. I'm in danger. I'm in danger.
I'm going to ready 2 actions. I don't know what they are. God, I don't know what to do because I don't want to end up getting shot, but I also like.
Oh, I think I saw him move. Boom!
If he moves, I'm going to ready an attack action that if he moves within 10 feet of me, I'm going to stab him with my spear. However, if he makes a movement toward Elijah, I am going to step forward and then impale him with the spear.
Okay. That it for you?
Yes.
All right. It's Kimberly's turn. Kimberly is going to immediately take a few steps forward, point his hands forward, and say, "The Fuhrer says hello." Which point you see his transmutation circles on his hands light up. At which point this triggers Gordon's ready to action.
I shoot.
Which will trigger Hagane's ready to
Sorry,
action.
I'm fucking shooting this fucker. Wait, it doesn't say my what's the pistol? Because it doesn't say on my sheet. I thought I had
Ranged
it on.
hit.
Yeah, I don't
It's
have
the
a
same
range
hit
check.
check. It's the same
Okay.
hit check. Yeah.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
It's just the damage.
Come on,
is a little
baby.
different.
Whew.
You shoot and it whips right past him.
Damn, not grazing the knee or nothing?
No,
Damn.
not even close. So you see, as Kimberly's hands are lighting up, he has immediately whipped his chains upward, and he's going to try to perform alchemy on them as it's happening. Oh, actually, while this is happening, I'm going to say, Max, you arrived just in time to witness this.
Would his chains get within 10 feet of me?
Yeah. You specified him, but his chains would be 10 feet.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he's going to make his alchemy check.
Oh God. We're gonna die. Hagane.
Kimberly's dead.
Goodbye.
A fucking nat 20 with a plus 38.
Oh, look, Silas showed up to make a hit.
So he
No.
whips his chains, and you see his hands them. You can see there's transmutation circles on the on his gauntlets themselves, and the chains at a weird, and they start wrapping around Kimberly's arms as soon as it happens. And you see he just kind of yanks with his hands, and you see immediately Kimberly's arms snap backwards, as in snap, as in broken.
Oh, fuck.
He's immediately snapped the bones in two. And Kimberly lets out a roar in pain. Ah, damn it! Ah, you son of a bitch!
Oh,
And as this happens, as he's just screamed out, you see a shard of red has escaped his mouth and landed on the ground, right here.
If only
Sleight of
dang it,
hand.
If only I could see that.
this guy.
If I engaged a moment sooner. This dang wall.
Gordon whips his chains off of him, and now as he has his movement action, he steps forward. Elsawa, this will trigger your ready to action.
Go,
All right.
go, buddy, nat 20. Come on, come on.
Fuck.
Oh,
As you go to stab at him, you see he immediately just bats your spear away with his wrist as he bends down to pick up what it was. I think he's going to start speaking. And how in the hell do you have this? He looks at him. He looks at all of you. This is a philosopher's stone. Well, he clutches it in his hand, crushing it, and you see a bunch of powder escapes. A shoddy replica, at least.
See a philosopher's stone. I say in my head.
I slide in.
That was fucking weird.
Bull.
Just in case, I'm doing something real quick. Stop recording. We're going to restart this. My main monitor just flickered off for a second.
Yeah, we are also getting close to 3 hours. So
Yeah. Okay, restarting my recording.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to HSG.
So after he does that, he looks at Kimberly. You're not nothing. Turns to the rest of you. If you all keep this up, you'll be nothing too. I gave you one chance, I'll give you one more. You can't beat me. Stand down. Let me leave with my things. We'll call it good. I'd hate to kill kids.
I'm gonna look at everybody like, what do you guys think? Do we let this guy grab his stuff, or
I've got better things to do than die today. Walk.
that was a gunshot?
I guess am I like engaged? Am I close enough to actually have a turn or do something?
You want to get Hagane?
Engage?
Yeah, sorry, I heard a gunshot. I was like, please don't shoot me.
Okay. So yeah, Hagane, or Max, you can approach right now if you want. It would be your turn.
Well,
Max for the win. Come on, Max, save us, buddy.
we're simply here for information. The rest of this is
fuck that. I'm going inside.
the rest of this, unfortunately, is a
Yeah, I'm smoking
consequence.
first.
An unfortunate consequence.
He looks at you and then back to Kimberly, who's screaming. Tell you what, you answer my question, maybe I'll answer yours.
That's if I'm able to answer. What's your question?
Don't worry, I'm not asking you.
Ah.
He walks up to Kimberly and grabs him by the throat as he's kneeled over in pain and is just lifting him up now.
I'm sorry.
Where
I
did you
love
get
this.
that? Kimberly just kind of having his throat crushed and speaking very softly and scratchily through it. Goes, this is from my benefactor. I hear you know him. He's quite the doctor. At which point you see just kind of he contemplating about crushing his neck right there, drops him to the ground. Be thankful that we're guys. He starts walking over towards you, Hagane. Move.
I move. I've
The other way, and he starts walking up. You see, with one hand or with his hands, he just picks up the crate and has it on one shoulder. And turns back, asks your questions.
So why did you guys defect in the first place?
Like I just said, we're the good guys. The Fuhrer is nothing more but a warmongerer.
what makes you guys so good?
Because we're going for peace. The Fuhrer, after every time he has peace, all he does is start another war. Once we take control, it's going to last.
What do you mean every time he gets peace, he goes for war right after?
Do you know nothing of this country's history? It's built on bloodshed.
Sorry.
That's always been how we gain our resources. What do you mean?
So yeah, it's how you gain your resources, by taking it from other people. You call that peace? You call that benevolent? You sure you don't want to head inside, Hagen?
Yeah, get in the
about to.
house, dude.
I'm about to. In about 5 seconds. I got a few more drags left. It's worth it.
You're either gonna die in 20 years from those couple drags, or you're gonna die right now. Get in the fucking house.
All right, fuck. I am going inside. This is not gunshot. Fuck this shit. I'm done. Like, I'm usually cool about that shit, but there's way more gunshots tonight than there usually is. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
I felt bad for my buddy's neighbors when we were over at his house. We must have blown over 100 rounds in the backyard, and some of the concussions from that were enough to rattle windows. You ever see a 30 caliber hole go straight through a propane tank?
Yes, on YouTube.
That was in his yard.
Oh, fuck that.
Listen, it's not.
Fuck you.
It's not malevolent, but maybe after we have enough to where we can sustain ourselves, we would probably stop.
You can keep telling yourself that, kid. With him, enough is never enough.
So what? You defected from your own country because of a little war?
A little war? How many people do you think have died for this country? Not just its own soldiers, civilians, people who you're killing. How many cities have been conquered, all in the name of some fake peace?
I can't say you're wrong.
I kind of like listening, eyes widened.
But listen, there were so many better ways to go after it. You could talk to him himself.
You don't think we tried that? You know what happened? There was another one who was supposed to be our crew, be a member of our crew, a 10th alchemist. You know what they got? A sword in the back. We found them in the gutter. We could barely tell it was them. It wasn't for the
what?
For the dental records. We would have no idea. There was nothing else to see.
He wouldn't have killed his own alchemist over a question.
You clearly have no idea who you're dealing with.
The
I'm so confused.
Done nothing but help me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Good for you. Probably just means you're going to be another dog of the military. Give it time. You'll see. We done here?
One more question. How do you know about the Philosopher's Stone?
Roll persuasion check.
Always. It's always.
Well, you're asking the big questions.
I'd call this man daddy.
GG. I didn't even see that.
I was reading something out loud. That's one in the chat. Fuck you. I would not call this person daddy.
Mission according to plan.
Oh, it's that.
His eyes narrow on you, and he turns back to Kimberly. I'm only telling you this since you're dealing with scum like him. The Philosopher's Stone is not something to be trifled with. I know of it because our leader, Pontu, he helped make the very first experimental version of it. I don't know what it took, I don't know how he did it, but I know it was enough for Pontu to completely question everything he's known in his life. Whatever your hopes are, whatever your questions you're asking, Forget them.
I
That
will
only,
not.
that only increases my curiosity.
Then you're a fool, and you'll die like one, or turn into him.
Well, let's hope not.
You're gonna need more than hope.
You're probably right. But please, the exit's this way.
He picks up the box, starts walking out. Says, you should probably get that idiot to let me just delete the box here.
Mhm.
Gesturing to Kimberly as he goes by. You should probably get that idiot to a hospital. To a medic, at least.
Why do
Yeah,
you hate Kimberly so much? I mean, we all have our own issues, but
Because if he's using that, that means he either knows exactly what goes into it, or is just another experiment that they chose because he'd be willing to do anything.
I look at Kimberly with like a really serious look.
You see Kimberly as he's on the ground again, kind of panting and his just like trying to maintain himself in his pain. There, through the sweat that's dripping down, through the pain and the staggering breaths, the occasional moans of pain, there's a little bit of a smile on his face.
Elijah wasn't lying. Damn.
I'm gonna look at the jailbird. I hope you enjoy whatever last semblances of life that you have left.
Take your
He just
shot.
kind of looks at you and shakes his head, keeps walking. As he gets right here, he stops again, turns to you, Alsawa. You. If anyone here shouldn't trust the Fuhrer, let it be known it's going to be you. Mark my words.
Why do you say that?
Because unlike everyone else here, your people are already in a war. And if you think that this is going to get better before it gets worse, you're wrong.
I honestly don't think it's going to get better. And
Good.
I don't have much
But
love for my people's beliefs anyway.
But you still don't want to see him dead, do you? Your family?
Yes.
Not particularly. I came here to learn alchemy so that I could help others.
Know that every single war where the people don't give up becomes an extermination. Be careful if that happens to you.
Hang my head, look to the side.
Takes another step out, now turns to you, Elijah. I understand why you're skeptical of me. He's raised you more than anyone else. He's cared for you more than anyone else, which means he's lied to you more than anyone else. But if you are not a dog of the military by the time he's done with you, then you'll be nothing more than someone for a replacement down the line. Cut your ties with him while you've still got the chance.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't believe that I'm going to listen to somebody who's already a considered a traitor.
Yeah, what gives the likes of you a traitor to talk about our king like that?
It's a Fuhrer.
What's the difference between a traitor and a savior?
What side you're on?
Yep.
Exactly.
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter.
Exactly.
It's all a matter of perspective.
I agree with your sentiment.
You're all smart enough to see the rest of it.
I agree with your sentiment about Kimberly, but you're wrong. I don't care. You're wrong. There's no way.
Whatever happens, remember this conversation. And he walks away.
Be seeing you.
Hopefully not.
Oh, we will.
He keeps walking, and then in the distance, you hear an engine rev.
Do we kill all the witnesses in here?
Upsy daisy. Nah. We got what we came here for. Oh, sort of. But,
Hey, Kimberly, how's your arms?
upsy daisy. Let's get on out of here. Just pick him up.
You grab his arms, I'll grab his legs.
And he runs off.
So Kimberly, yeah, you're picking him up. He's going like, if any of you grab me by my arms, I'm going to rip your throat apart with my mouth.
Relax.
I mean, this would be the time, I guess, right?
GG.
So we
You gotta
gag
do
him.
him now. Like, what was that?
What was that, Elsawa?
I'm like, so we gag him.
Turns out that Kimberly in the
Get
show is really a clone.
GG.
Oh,
As you said that, he's going to kind of turn to you. A muzzled dog ends up learning to bite twice as hard. Imagine what it'll do to a doc of the military.
I'll put Kimberly on my back and be like, come on, bud. Let's go.
He's gonna look to the
Be a good opportunity for us to take him out permanently, though.
the basic bitches. I recommend you scram while you can.
Come on, Kimberly. You
He
owe me
hops
one.
on your back.
I'm gonna walk up to Elijah and whisper to him, "Do you think we should get rid of Kimberly?"
Yes.
So why
But
are
to
we
do
not?
so would be traitorous.
He didn't care about being a traitor. He just cares about people that directly oppose the Fuhrer.
Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
I need
don't-
him.
We
I will
could
kill you.
Well, this is happening. You're already moving, Hagen. Don't you worry.
Okay.
like thinking
I would-
about it. We could blame it on the other alchemist. He killed Kimberly because Kimberly tried to stand up to him. There's no witnesses that are going to say otherwise. And if anyone in our group goes against it, we'll all be labeled as traitors.
That's true. That's a very good point. Unfortunately, Hagen is already gone.
You
Hey, Hagen, spirit die.
Thank you. Yeah. Do I
I'm
get
gonna
that
Gotta
lesson?
keep that cannon rolling.
Do I get that lesson with Kimberly?
Maybe.
All right, that's what I was hoping for. Let's
gonna
go.
look to the guys.
First
on
class in the fifth laboratory.
Fuck,
no.
come on. I'll cry.
So what were you saying, Elijah?
I'm gonna look to the guys with the red. I'd recommend you run.
I'm in a bad mood.
Does it mind if we get our wounded buddies here?
You can grab them. They might slow you
Drop your
down.
weapons and any ammo you have.
Yeah. Go ahead and
They'll drop their weapons.
yeah. I'm gonna pick up a gun and all the ammo I can.
They drop 3 guns,
I'll pick up one gun.
as Hagen's already taken one,
Yes, sir.
and they run off.
I have out a pistol in my inventory now.
So, now there's just you 3 and 2 more.
I'm also walking out.
Oh, you just leaving?
Yeah.
All right.
How many rounds do I have for my pistol that I got off that dude?
They all have 6 rounds, each pistol that you picked up. Not a full clip.
As he's walking, he's just gonna kick the guy that Osawa choked out in the head.
GG.
And so you're just going to leave this guy trapped in alchemy? All of you?
Oh
Yup.
yeah.
I didn't even see him. I forgot about it. Yeah, I'll free him. Like, why not? Like, I didn't even notice
Okay.
him.
You free him, and he's going to start running off then.
I didn't even. I thought he was like unconscious, and I was looking. I was like, oh wait.
And then you 2 head on off?
Mm-hmm.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
Had we fought, would we all have died?
Yeah,
Probably.
Like, what?
Oh,
I saw that and I was
absolutely.
like, nah, there's no.
Yeah, there was no way.
That man's
When a
clearly like
15
10
didn't
levels
even
above us.
go near him, I was done. I was fucking done. I was like, nope. Hagane knows it. Nope.
I was hoping for that nat 20.
How bad was
Someone
his
died.
AC?
31.
Oh yeah. Oh
No
yeah.
chance.
Could have got nat 20. We probably would have just grazed him. Like,
Yeah,
no.
it's bad.
He's one of the stronger one of the alchemists. So
I figured. Fuck that.
Let us fight Laura. I fucking shoot her.
yeah, it's gonna be great. Shoot the medic.
It's always funny.
That's how you win a war. Take out the healers.
Facts.
Oh, wait a second.
So Hagane,
I'm an alchemist. I'm gonna try and like mend his arms a little bit.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, your Hagane has arrived at the military outpost, and they've put him into a stretcher or into a bed. Roll an alchemy check.
You mean alchemy check?
That's an alchemy check.
Oh.
They use the same thing.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'll try after him if you don't fucking succeed.
Oh, and Elijah, yeah, Cinder
I'm gonna
apparently
watch
saved
Mac do
Emerald
it so I can
too.
learn.
Doesn't mean she doesn't use her.
GG.
He doesn't know that though.
That's fine.
Bradley's a great guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I bet
So
it's
you're not able to
surprised.
completely heal his arms, but you are able to kind of help him relax. He goes, "What the hell? I don't know what kind of alchemy that is, but I appreciate it, Max. I knew I was right in trusting you. And Hagane, I guess I judged you wrong. Thanks for helping me out."
Of course, Kimberly. I'm sure hopefully one day you'll be able to return the favor if I'm ever in need like that.
Unfortunately, it's going to take some work to get my arms back. Maybe not as much as we think, though.
With this injury, I guess like you'll be out of commission for months.
Yeah, I imagine a medic would probably diagnose me as, I don't know, maybe even a year. I'll see you in class next week.
All right. I say confused.
I'm like, next week? What do you mean? There's no way you're gonna be in
Don't
class.
worry. Call it a gut feeling.
I mean, all right, Kimberly, if that's how you feel. Hey, I look back at him, Kimberly. Just so you're aware, I didn't save you out of the warmth of my heart. I see you as a good.
Then why?
I see you as a good asset to this country. I come from a military family, and your ideals are questionable, but you're a good soldier.
Thank you very much. Being viewed as an asset is nothing more than I could hope for.
Well, I wanted to admit that I think I was wrong at first about you as well. I know we butted heads at first, but hopefully we can be good assets to each other.
I see no reason why we can't. I'm sure we'll see each other plenty over the years.
I'm sure as well, Kimberly. Hopefully we can teach a few things to each other.
I'm sure we can.
Just don't bring me to that fifth laboratory, please.
I say, I don't know what you're talking about. You know nothing about the fifth laboratory, so that's metagame. Because now you all get going. I'm sure I'll have someone coming my way here soon to tend to me.
All right, Kimberly. Come on, Max. Let's go get some food. I'm buying.
So, yeah, I think you both should just get back on the train now. Time for you to make your way home.
I gonna make a stop actually, but I'll meet you guys at the train station.
All right then. See you later, Kimberly. See you later, Max. See you at the train station.
And now it's time to get that 50% discount.
All right.
But if we're gonna
You
stop
go-
here, then I can like wait.
You didn't forget
You
about
go to
that.
Atelier Garfield.
It better not be close.
Oh, welcome back, sweetie. Ooh, you look like you've been through a little bit.
Just a little bit. Nothing too big. Just after all.
All right. All right. Well, sorry about having to brush you off earlier. Now, so what can I do for you?
I slapped it 50% discount on the table. I'm here for this.
Ooh, I don't know how you got that. These are rare,
Yeah.
but it is our coupon. So what do you need?
I just need Actually, I didn't think about that. I guess what's a moderately affordable auto mail arm gonna cost me with a 50% discount?
Moderately affordable? Well, I mean, that depends. If you're looking for just a basic iron automail limb, that's going to be about 200 with that coupon. Steel would be 300, or carbon fiber would be 500.
I do have enough for carbon fiber. You know what?
I
I'll
got
take.
you if you don't.
No, I'll take the steel.
All right. That's going to be 300 for you.
All right. I'll whip out 300 sin.
All right. He takes it. He goes, all right, now we're just going to get your measurements here.
My measurements.
Well, yeah.
Oh no.
I assume this is going to be meant for you in the future.
Oh, I didn't have the intentions of that, but I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm presumptuous here. What was the purpose for it then?
Well, sure. Let's proceed. It's more for research. You see, I'm an engineer.
Oh. Okay, well, if you're looking to go immediately, then I can just get one of the ones we have up on the shelf.
That'll be fine.
All right. He goes up and grabs it, hands it to you.
Yes.
Is it cheaper because it's not?
It's of a left
modified?
arm. No, it's not cheaper.
Sorry, Max. I tried.
I think they'd be. Would this cover a leg as well? If I decided the discount. If I decided,
If you're buying them in the same purchase, yeah.
let's do it.
All right. Here's a leg. So that's 600.
All right. Here's 600.
All right. Anything else I can do for you, sweetie?
No, that'll be it. Thanks.
All right. Next time you're in Rush Valley, come by and say hello.
Absolutely.
What was that dude's name again?
Mr. Garfield.
Mr. That coupon really hurt Mr. Garfield. Cost him an arm and a leg.
Ah.
No, please.
Max is
no.
afraid to be Elric.
What have I done?
So you all hop back on the train.
Eli is big emotional turmoil boy right now.
He's gone. Are you all remaining in this seating? Or are you all going to take your own seat?
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll just
Oh, that's fine. I'll talk to Max.
More like
I'm gonna actually look at my book and be like, Max, look at this book. Do you see anything like off by it by any chance?
well, let's take a look. I'm gonna look at the title of the book. What's the title?
A gutsy ninja.
Is that like Ninjas in Love?
It's terrible.
It's the worst book I've ever seen.
I don't know what the name of this book is actually. I just know it's an alchemy book.
He can't read. That's why he doesn't know the name of the title.
Fuck
An
you.
Alchemist's Guide to Herbology.
There we go.
Yeah, so you're into medicine? Or I guess herbs, I should say.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well,
I have
it's
some
definitely
ideas
an
for
odd
plans.
book. Well, I guess that's actually an ordinary book for an alchemist. Seems normal to me. Why is there something wrong with it?
No, I'm just trying. I've been trying to like look into deeper. Like sometimes alchemists will diverge their notes into books, and I couldn't see anything. But I was wondering if maybe you might have.
Their notes? Like code?
Yeah, code.
Oh,
You
like a
smart
cipher.
bastard.
You discover a cipher. The words spell out HEMP.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's something I know about. What's good?
Well, I can't say I know much about codes aside from the fact that I guess you need a cipher, to figure out what the code means. And I've got nothing of the sort. This is actually the first I'm hearing of this, so.
Oh, you.
As you two are having this conversation, you see a woman's walking back and she has a flower in her hand. And she turns to you, Elsawa, and she hands it to you.
But I like
Thank you.
plants.
And she keeps walking by.
For you.
I like plants too.
I'll sniff the flower.
And then you pass out.
Probably.
Smells lovely.
Do I see anything else unusual about the flower?
Nope.
You have herpes.
Well, I'm doing medical research, so
Anything else anyone's doing right now?
You know what? Let me see that book.
Yeah, sure, Max. Here.
See if I can use what I know about alchemy and herbs.
I mean, if you ask a guy named Redcap, he knows a lot about herbs.
And mushrooms.
hang on. Let me make Connor's
Hey, it's been
annoyance.
years, motherfucker. Since I've
Let me
done that.
make-
Thank you very much.
I mean, like a red cap mushroom.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant shrooms. I was like, it's been
There's
a couple
only
years,
one
thank
way
you.
this can annoy Connor even more.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. We all looked up like, don't do it.
Pork rinds. We're moving up in the world.
No, for real. Yeah.
I'm not doing anything right now, but I do plan on doing something else later.
So, Max, you see anything in the book?
Oh my god.
Oh, here I'll
Y'all arrive in
nothing
Central.
out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, any final things you need to take care of? Now's the time.
I'm just gonna be doing stuff. That's gonna be like for next session.
Okay.
Max, look, this herb says this. Yo, look
I
at this.
find out Bradley's gonna be in town.
All right, Hogany, are you doing anything?
I'm just showing Max this book. Like, yo, do you know what this herb?
Okay.
What this herb is?
Okay. Elijah, what were you saying?
1 second.
Okay. Elsawa, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take a stroll toward the brothel again.
As you approach the brothel, you see this time there's a woman there who kind of nods her head to you, and she opens the door.
I have the flower with me. I'll enter the building.
You go inside, you see the bartender's there again. Says, there you are. Came here quite timely this time. Happy to hear it.
Well, I hate to keep a beautiful woman waiting.
Oh, you. I have a question for you, if you don't mind answering.
Of course.
What's going on with Kimberly?
He had a run-in with I'm not sure how to describe him. Say a former ally of the state, and he was disarmed, figuratively and literally.
Was there anything special that went on when it happened?
Well, for how good of a alchemist Kimberly claims to be, he got put in his place.
And that's it?
Talked about something about some kind of a stone, but I wasn't really paying too close attention to that. Something small and
Interesting.
something red.
Well, thanks for answering my question. I'll give you some free advice. Stay away from Kimberly. And stay away from the 5th laboratory. Anything that brings you there is nothing but trouble, mark my words.
Kinda had a feeling of both of those. I only wish the rest of my team would listen to that as well.
If you got a question you want answered, I'll do it. Otherwise, time for you to go.
What is your interest in the affairs of the state alchemists?
My interests weren't in the state alchemist this time as much as they were in Kimberly, but The state alchemists have quite a legacy behind them, and whoever takes them down is likely to climb the ranks pretty quickly in their youth. I think I could do something with that information.
So you're simply a purveyor of information, not necessarily going to act on it.
Not necessarily.
I see. I have nothing further at this time.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you. And I'll head out.
And Elijah.
So that because this is central, do I know where the Fuhrer is staying?
Yep.
I want to go and talk to the Fuhrer.
Yeah. He's got a house in this place, so you go to his house.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean his manor? Not just playing.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be nice being
You go to his
adopted
manor?
son and be able to just walk in.
I'll knock on the door.
You see his usual guard posted outside, and they allow you in.
How you doing, man? Bobby, how you doing?
Hey, Tom, how's the kid?
We'll let him know you're here.
All right, thank you.
You go up to the door, and as you approach the door, you see the Fuhrer walks on out.
Sir, we've got some things to talk about.
He opens the door, gestures you in.
I will go in.
And never be heard from again.
I'd like you to meet my son. I forgot his actual name.
Salim.
Salim, thank you.
You're
Salim
welcome.
Bradley. No, he doesn't actually do that, though. Not yet.
Howdy, little boy.
So you see it's just you and him inside the living room. Or actually, it's going to be his personal study.
Okay.
Ooh,
Do I see his wife while
all
I'm
right.
walking by?
sexy.
No, you do not see her.
Okay. I just got back from a mission.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell happened with you and Gordon Shane in that group of 9?
What do you mean? Specifically?
They called you a warmonger. And while that is technically true, of course the warmongering will stop eventually. And
Of course.
He said that there were supposed to be 10 of them, but you killed one of them.
Yes. What you're talking about did happen. But it's not the way he's described it. They were known as the well, I'd hate to breathe life into it. Are you sure you need to know their name?
Yes.
Okay. They were the Gravedigger Alchemist.
Okay.
Very, very talented with with murder.
Huh.
A few of the alchemists had issues with our continued war. Now, keep in mind, these wars were never just a one-sided thing. We'd have an occupation, it would be peaceful, and suddenly there would be protests by the civilian populace.
Of course.
Most of the time, this is what happens with our wars. That's what leads us into them. We defend ourselves and have to take control for the sake of the civilian population.
Of course.
The Gravedigger Alchemist confronted me one day on this. And when he didn't like the reason I gave, the reason I just said to you, he reacted harshly. He tried to kill me. And it was only by the skin of my teeth that I managed to kill him back. As a matter of fact, that's how, he points to his eye, this happened.
This lying son of a bitch.
But that's metagaming.
It is metagaming. Eli believes it completely.
You can roll sense motive if you feel that would be within your
No.
character.
He wouldn't. Mm-mm. Well, actually, he's doubting him a little bit. I'll give myself a disadvantage on this.
Okay. We'll have him roll his deception. I have rolled it privately. He feels though he's being honest with you.
Makes sense. Oh. Whoa.
Now remember, those other alchemists were already skeptical of my leader at that time. When they discovered what happened to their friend, I guess maybe that was what finally made push come to shove. As for the damage that was done to the body, that wasn't all me. I did do a hefty sum in my defense. It was a hard-fought battle. But I ended up, while I went to recover, I needed to get his house outside of my office, so I threw it outside. And then our family dog at the time came by and ripped it apart.
Oh. Hell of a dog.
Yes.
Gluttony.
And then it was the military primary physician, or what's it, mortuary?
Mortician.
Mortician, thank you. Mortician who observed the body. His name's Dr. Knox. If you would need to verify any of this, you can go speak with him.
Of course. Dr. Knox is who? She the guy with the gold tooth?
No. Dr. Knox in the canon, he is he's the mortician who helps
Oh,
Mustang.
Yeah,
Oh,
cover
and
up
the-
fucking Maria Ross.
yeah, with Gluttony.
Yeah.
When Gluttony goes in his rage, right? When his family comes back at the end.
He shows up in a couple of times. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of them.
Oh,
It's
that
like
guy,
he-
the one whose family left.
Yeah, then they came back.
and he has that episode with the family.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he was cool. He's
was
like,
fun
shit
and all.
down and shut. Like, yeah, he was like, yeah, he was cool. Sorry.
That guy was fucking dope. It's,
As I'm rewatching
terrible.
FMA for like the 10th time, literally.
These- I know these guys are scumbags, but damn.
They're doing what they believe to be best. It's just a shame for all of us that what they believe is so wrong.
Yeah.
And most of them are so dangerous that is the reason why the kill order is given on them. The only exception being Pontu, because he still needs to give us some final information.
Mm-hmm. I have one more thing to talk about.
Yes.
Kimberly. That man is a monster.
I know he was the commanding officer on your mission. I do not know him personally, though.
I will give you an idea. You remember how my father always judged people whenever they were in peril, right?
Yes.
That man is possibly the worst I've ever seen in my life. He may be worse than even Brandon was.
Not you.
Not you.
Okay.
That's
I'm
pretty
like,
bad, though.
motherfucker.
He kind of just nods his head. I'll look into this. In the meantime, I'll give an order so that way he's not to lead any missions with you all.
Please. I've never
It'll be
met
done.
I've never met a man that enjoys murder as much as he does.
Is there anything else?
No, I appreciate you answering me.
Well, how about we catch up? Have some dinner. We'll talk about your studies.
Of course, sir.
All right. Let me go get the cook. I look forward to hearing about everything.
Duh.
And then that's where we're going to end for session.
Dinner with fear.
Do I get any daddy toys?
No, you do not get any toys.
Can I ask him for bullets?
GG.
He is going to respond, you should wait until you get the license officially. You don't have much longer.
Sir, I've had to use so many.
I'm lied.
So don't worry, you won't be on any missions like that again. You shouldn't need any more.
Yes, sir.
Daddy, please.
Dad!
Actually, I will say one final thing, just as a skip ahead before the thought's gone. As you all enter your classes for the next week, you see Kimberly is there, with just a few bandages around his arm, but mostly working fine.
I'm gonna walk up to him. But dude, there's no way you're in class right now. Your arms were broken. I had to carry you back.
What can I say? I guess the damage wasn't as severe internally. And we've got a few good medics. I tried some experimental practices.
Experimental, huh?
Plus, I've always been a quick healer.
Huh. Well, whatever room you had, tell me so when I get hurt, I don't have to go there.
I was at the 5th laboratory.
I hate you.
Yeah, every time. No.
Hang on a second. I wonder, or not. Sorry, not here. Yo, do you go to the 5th laboratory if you get invited?
No.
Technically, it's not even a real lab. If you actually go by and visit it, you'll just see it's like an incomplete building.
Sorry, I'd asked my brother-in-law if he would go into the 5th laboratory, and he said no.
Oh.
They've never seen the show.
No, we're playing the FMAB D&D right now, and
Have they never seen the show?
no, they've seen the show. I
Don't go
promise.
to any of them. For any.
For any reason. My brother-in-law's like, have they not seen the show? Don't go to any of the laboratories.
If you have any final things you want to talk to him now about, now's the time.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, oh, I'm glad your arms are looking better. Maybe we can get that.
I am too.
Maybe we can get that one-on-one one of these days if your arms are feeling up to it.
Yeah, a little bit more time, and I think we'll just do that.
Awesome. Well, good luck healing, Kimberly. If you need anything, let me know.
Of course, thank you.
I pat him on the shoulder and I walk away.
I want to shoot him in the face.
Any of you three saying anything to him?
Nah.
He's my buddy.
Not the session.
I'm taking the advice of the brothel check.
Correct.
Just staying away.
If there's anyone that you want to get life advice from, it's a hooker.
Of course.
They have been
Alright.
there, seen it all, and they can tell you what not to do. Because if there's something not to do, they've probably done it. Or him. Or her.
Or them.
All right. With that, we're going to end the session. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Hugging it out. That
wasn't
fun.
intended to take that long, but some people with their conversations, like the little ones that didn't matter, oof, it's just like, I cannot believe you have kept this going for 5 minutes.
It was philosophical and stuff like that.
That was good.
Well, some of the conversations were completely fun. It was just a couple of us like, how are you still talking about this motherfucking book?
I was gonna figure out something about this goddamn book. There's gotta be something. I'm keeping this book. There's gonna be something about this damn book.
Well, thank you for watching. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications if you like this. If you're looking to support us, be sure to check the description below for a link to our merch store and Patreon you can check out. Speaking of which, I'd like to give a special thank you to this month's patrons. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.